What up, my freaks? RuinusInsight here with part 25 of my Baldur's Gate 3 Dark Urge Oathbreaker playthrough. So as we saw last time, we made our bloody way through the Kresh Yelek there and slaughtered pretty much everybody inside with some interesting revelations and a bunch of items acquired on the way. A pretty lucrative trip, I have to say, and I'm hoping will be more lucrative in Act 2 as we're about to head off to said Act 2. And before we do so, however, I did get the, well, decent amount of admin completed between the episodes, and I have left some items just to quickly muse over before we head on. Now, first of all, the Circlet of Psionic Revenge and the Aberration Hunter's Amulet. It makes most sense to give these to Lae'zel. This one will give us advantage on intelligence saving throws for her, though I don't actually know what is an intelligence saving throw? Most of the spells that we've seen, or that I've seen, have been wisdom saves. So what situation does an intelligence saving throw happen? I would like to know. I'm not actually sure whether we've run into many of them at all. But anyway, better than nothing, I guess, and I feel like the amulet she currently uses, the magic missile one, probably doesn't do too much for us. And then there's the Circlet of Psionic Revenge. Once again, Githyanki gain bonuses to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, including wisdom, plus that 1 to 4 psychic damage when succeeding against saving throws, which is decent. And the only problem with this is it worth losing the Warped Headband of Intellect and losing the +5 or so that we get, or +4 that we get to every single intelligence type check here. We do occasionally make use of these. Investigation and nature and history and arcana and religion, all of these do come up in our exploration, so I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think we'll just keep the circlet on Lae'zel, but to switch Psychic Spark out to Aberration Hunter's Amulet, though I'm sure we can find a better amulet. Speaking of amulets, the Amulet of Branding I think will go to Astarion, mostly because I don't think there's anybody else that can use it, and while it's not anything crazy, expose the weak points of an enemy, they become vulnerable to bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage. It is a bonus action that we can use, and it doesn't take a regular action or anything like that, so why not? Now, the unfortunate aspect, I guess, of this is the fact that it only lasts 3 turns or until the target takes damage, so we can essentially use it to do one little bit of extra damage per long rest on one enemy, which really isn't that much. Maybe with something like sneak attack or some big attack at once we could, but nothing crazy. It's just that the Moondrop Pendant with the 50% less hit points, not provoking opportunity attacks, has also not really activated much over the course of the run. Gloves of Belligerent Skies, I do think that the reverberation that they cause will be extremely useful. It's just that at the current time, we don't deal thunder, lightning, or radiant damage reliably on really anybody. I feel like we need lightning charges, or, well, we need a source of radiant damage, I guess, as well, in order to do this. But we'll keep this on us because I feel like we may be able to get something out of this later. I do really like that reverberation causing prone. Then the Necklace of Elemental Augmentation. I don't think this is useful to us at the current time, and actually the Ring of Arcane Synergy, similar sort of thing, and both of these are reliant on you dealing damage with a cantrip, and regardless of what the cantrip does, nobody on the team currently uses cantrips to cause damage. Technically speaking, we could use Lae'zel to do this, but at the same time, I'm not entirely sure that it's actually worth it.
Blackets will be done.
We'd have to replace the Aberration Hunter's Amulet. Well, that one isn't as problematic. And I guess the Mage's Friend. And then start a battle at least. Well, you know what? We could give it a try on Lae'zel. Let's see how much damage it allows a simple firebolt to do. I sincerely doubt it'll be worth it, but who knows? I mean, for 2 turns, the Arcane Synergy with the spellcasting ability modifier will add a +3 damage, I guess. To her throws afterwards for 2 turns. Honestly, it might just not really do anything. As in, it could essentially I mean, it's not worth it, is it? It'll just even out. We do sufficiently less damage with a cantrip, unless it rolls really high, which is unlikely. Yeah, we'll give it a try for one fight, and then we'll see. Even if it is a waste. Alright, send to Lae'zel for now, and send to Lae'zel for now. And at the end of the day, if we spec a Wallach into, or multi-class Wallach into Warlock, he'll be able to occasionally cast Eldritch Blasts, which would be able to activate, well, at the very least, the Ring of Arcane Synergy. Maybe the Necklace, depending on if we can also give him lightning charges. We shall see. Anyway, let's take the Necklace, and let's replace the Mage Friend thing for now. And we'll see how much damage we can do, if this helps. Alrighty. And Firebolt through War Magic will still allow us to throw, just to double check. And it's not like we're probably not going to have War Magic for long, but I would like to still give this a try. After you cast a cantrip, you can make a weapon attack using a bonus action, yeah. Alrighty, well, that's that, I believe. Wallach, you are good in terms of items, and that means we are basically good to go to Act 2. First of all, I guess since we're out of spell slots, we're going to take a quick rest. Alright, and does anybody want to talk to anybody? Well, does anybody want to talk to us, I guess? I don't see anything, but I would like to just quickly double check with Lae'zel and Shadowheart. Why? Because Shadowheart no longer has the mysterious artifact, and I'd like to see if she has anything to say.
I suppose not many can boast that they've been to a Githyanki crash and survived. Perhaps that's a good omen for our chances going forward, if you're feeling optimistic.
Isn't that technically the second time you've been to a Githyanki crash and survive? And okay, the rest of this appears to not be updated. Then let's try Lae'zel, see if she has anything to say about the slaughterer of the crash or anything like that.
I am Vlaakith's most loyal servant. She will not abandon me.
Alright, you're still on this? Alright. Fair enough. A hatchery with a single egg, how many does a clutch, usually contain? That's the only option? Alright, sure. Approves?
Clutch
Why?
held 3 dozen eggs, more or less. Though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
Okay, and Githyanki look quite humanoid. How did you evolve to lay eggs? Would Wallach care? Who does the laying? I'm curious about the logistics. I also think Wallach doesn't care, but I'm kind of curious about this, so do this.
Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The Queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once.
Wait, so Vlaakith herself chooses who gets to lay their eggs? Does she not understand the concept of delegation? You'd think the Queen would have better things to do, but oh well. Anyway, how did you evolve to lay eggs? I don't know. I don't think Wallach would care that much. I mean, maybe if we come back to her later and continue going through everything to try to update her quest, we'll do that. But for now, I think it's time to rest end the day and head on to Act 2. Yes, we will use some camp supplies to do this. It will also, unfortunately, mean go to bed. Wait. Oh, actually, no, it would have said, somebody wants to talk to you. Are you sure you want to go to bed? Which it didn't. Oh. 80. Huh. I believe this is something to do. This is a tactician thing, right? It increases the. Well, okay. Well, it's not like we are gonna run out of supplies quickly, but nonetheless, there we go. Well, let's do that supply pack. If we really wanted to be, I don't know, cheaty, we could just switch back to non-tactician, but you know, we have plenty. Full rest. Oh, look who it is.
Blood hurts.
What does hurt? You're hurt, let me see. Yeah. So adorable. Difficulty class 5, that's not bad. As long as we don't roll a 1, game, don't screw me on this. I will be very disappointed if we don't get to keep the owlbear. Continue.
Look, cut.
Oh, alrighty. Medicine holds still. I'll make it better. Hey, finally. I think this is the second maybe medicine check that we've seen throughout the game so far. Definitely second or possibly third if I'm forgetting one. But these are rare, so let's give it a try. And difficulty class 5 plus 3. Don't you dare roll a 1. Don't you do. Wow, that was close. Game. Why? Oh, making me nervous. Continue.
As the wound closes, the cub begins testing his weight on the leg.
Good. No hurt.
Alright. How did this happen? Who dares hurt the tiny, adorable owlbear cub?
Teeth. Claws. Bigger.
Teeth claws bigger. You're pretty big yourself. Would you fight a bear or something? You fought something bigger than you were. Go on then. You're all better. Alright. Why?
Strong. Fight. Win.
I feel like Wallach loves this little guy. It would make the perfect eventual mount. Anyway, take on something closer to your own size next time now. And, did you kill any?
Kill? No. Strong. Show you.
The little beast's quite charming once you get accustomed to the smell of rotting flesh.
Shadowheart's turned into Wallach's arm. Alright, that was so cute. Wait, can we pet him like we can pet...
Home.
Yes, we can pet him. Perfect. This is completely necessary, and everybody but Astarion
Friend.
approves.
Nice. No bite.
No bite, eh? Well, you're gonna have to practice some biting. Go bite Astarion. He didn't approve of this. Anyway, there we go. That is now then time to go to bed. Alright, nobody's gonna say anything about this. Beautiful. Alrighty, on to Act 2. So, we are going to leave camp. Then, we are going to go ahead and travel to... Do we go via Grimforge, or do we go via the mountain pass? I feel like in terms of running, Grimforge is closer, so let's do that. Grimforge instead. You are entering a different region, venture forth, yes. Alright, and then we are going to... Oh, right, we gotta re-up all of our spells. Huh? You cannot fast travel right now. Huh. Okay, I guess somebody wants to talk? Odd? Why did... We just did a camp game. What are you talking about? And no, nobody has a thing. Huh, maybe there's like a mandatory cutscene or something. Okay, go to bed. Are you kidding me? Did I just waste 80 supplies for nothing? For nothing, game? Oh my. Well, that's just rude. Or maybe it, Why are you creepily staring?
Supreme Kithrak. Has Vlakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Alright, this guy, the Orpheus guy. Voss.
Don't trust him.
And don't trust him, eh? Also, why you gotta creepily stare at sleeping people, man?
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
And everybody keeps offering us their sword to show that they mean no harm in this particular time. Your cronies tried to kill us, so why should Lae'zel listen to you? Fine, we'll hear what you have to say before we get you. Not to Lae'zel, she should take the lead. Go on then. Speak. Your cronies... I don't trust Lae'zel to take the lead. Let's say your cronies tried to kill us, why should she listen to you?
I knew you would fight, and I knew you would win. I needed to ensure Vlakith's trust. This was the only way. I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel.
Technically, Wallach
Within
carries it.
Lies the seed of Vlakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlakith's demise. Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
Alright, are you talking about the person inside? Do you know who that is? What are you asking of us, Voss? You must be either fool or a hero to work against your own queen. I'm not giving you the astral prism, if that's what you're wanting. Do you know who that is?
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power. That very power will be the end of Vlakith's tyranny. The prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness! You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
Man, Lae'zel has been having a very confusing day lately. He speaks true of the Zaithisk. Well, he does speak true of the Zaithisk. All because, well, of what we saw in the crash. I'm just wondering... On the one hand, yes. On the other hand, he's clearly not completely on the up and up because, well, he says he wants to free the occupant of the Astral Prism, but at the same time, said occupant of the Astral Prism said not to trust him specifically. And also at the same time, he said he wouldn't betray the person in the prism if they haven't told us who they are. Then why would that person say not to trust him, huh? Curious. Alright, well, what do you want to do, Lae'zel? I have your back. I still don't trust her to do anything. Vlakith led you astray. I believe him, and so should you. Kill him. This is your chance to earn Vlakith's redemption. I'm gonna say speaks true of the Zaithisk. You need to trust him. I assume that this dialogue only exists because we tried the Zaithisk and, well, blew it up, and learned that it was going to permanently cripple us, so fair enough. Oh, wow, everybody approved of that? Except Astarion. What are you doing, Astarion? Why do you approve of nothing?
I served Vlakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you.
Oh, good.
The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle or slip away.
Oh, interesting. It was like some kind of warning device.
Vlakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the Astral Prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Why you gotta smile so creepily, man? It doesn't make you very trustworthy. Alright, well, we were going to slay any who tried to take it from us at this point anyway, because presumably if we were to give it up and we'd instantly get subsumed by the tadpoles or the Absolute's voice or whatever, or the Absolute's influence. And we were gonna head to Baldur's Gate anyway, so I don't see why we can't play along for now. Doesn't mean I trust this guy. The psionic detector potentially could be useful, I guess. Barely perceptible magic from this first drop item flows from this unusual device. It is searching, seeking, listening, and there doesn't appear to be any action that you can take with it, but that's just fine as well. Why do we have a cup in here? I forgot to... Okay, my bad. Forgot to do anything with that one. Anyway, let's see what Lae'zel has to say about all this.
Vlakith Kosivim Hrath Crashhead. Only in Vlakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem.
A lot of protocols.
Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlakith. Forsake Vlakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlakith. She has sinned against me.
Nice, nice, very nice. A little less Kool-Aid from Lae'zel. What does Ascension entail exactly? Voss called Vlakith a tyrant. Does this mean you agree? Who is the one in the prism, do you think? And if Voss is wrong, if his claims are wrong and Vlakith's are real, and it's about time you figured it out. Voss called Vlakith... Kind of tempted to say that, but does this mean you agree?
I'd never thought Vlakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer.
But how is she the source of your might?
But if Voss is right, and Vlakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlakith to true godhood.
Astarian's probably like, did somebody say harvest the harvest the sheeple? The humanity is cattle, or I guess Yankinity is cattle. Whatever a vampire would say. Anyway, what does Ascension entail exactly? Yeah, why not? I'd be curious to see. Also, did somebody say dragons?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlakith, in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Alright, wait, so they quote-unquote ascend when they've killed a single Mind Flayer. And then, presumably, if what Voss is saying is true, Vlakith devours them, or, I don't know, takes their power somehow? How is this tied to killing a single Mind Flayer? Is it just like some kind of threshold of power you have to reach in order to be able to slay one, and then she thinks you're worthy of taking your power? And I'm not entirely sure about the mechanics about that, but I'm assuming we'll learn about it as we go. Anyway, who is the one in the prism, do you think?
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
Alright, let's not immediately go believing everything this guy says after you believed everything the previous ruler said, or the current, I guess, ruler said, Lae'zel. Think for yourself, damn it. Alright, and if Voss is wrong, if his claims are wrong, and if Vlakith's are real?
Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better.
Right, whoa, back to the dragons, Lae'zel. Anyway, let's move on.
Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlakith's eyes are upon us.
Alrighty, and I believe that is that. Alrighty, now I assume we can rest again. I don't actually know whether this would have refilled our spell slots again. Whether this actually can. Well, wait, will we use another? Actually. And just out of curiosity, I just want to see. So if we use just Shield of Faith, for example, just use it on yourself. Will this count? Alright, so go to bed. I probably could have tried to talk to the others after the visitor as well. Well, we could probably do so right now. And... yeah, you gotta be kidding me. I did recover our spell slots, so that was a free rest. So I wasted 80 supplies for absolutely nothing. Good job, Ruinous. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see if these guys have anything to say about that little interaction.
So, Lae'zel's going to war with Vlaakith? Going to break her chains in Baldur's Gate? Good for her.
I honestly can't tell whether he's being sarcastic half the time. And he doesn't have anything else to say, but interesting reaction. Karlak, your turn.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
Alrighty. I would have thought that Karlak would approve Lae'zel thinking for herself, Gale.
What will Voss have to show for himself when we catch up with him, I wonder? His intelligence may yet prove the key to unlocking the artifact's secrets. We should ensure we follow up when we reach Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, fair enough. And you have some more stuff to say, but we'll deal with that later. Does Halsin react to this?
You wish to speak?
No. Is Halsin broken? Is he he is a companion, right? An actual companion, then you can get to follow you, because he doesn't seem to react to anything at any time. Do we even have a quest for him? Wizard of Waterdeep, Pale Elf, Githyanki Warrior, Blade of Frontiers, Fiery Friend, and Daughter of Dark. No, he doesn't actually have a quest. The heck, Halsin? Man, he got screwed. Will, your turn.
There's a schism growing among the Githyanki people, and Lae'zel just took one step towards choosing a side.
Alrighty, thanks. We knew that. Will, alright, and I guess let's try Shadowheart. He always has something to say. I don't think I forgot anybody.
I didn't expect Lae'zel to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
Alright, a little bit of growing respect for her after the not so friendly start you two had, and I believe that's it for you. Alright, which means we're free to leave the camp, then recast everything, and then head to Act 2. Didn't expect this to take as long, and I'm a little bit salty about having wasted that one rest, but how was I to know? Alrighty, well, whatever. Once again, supplies aren't that big of a deal. Ooh, let's cast everything before heading there. Alrighty, so once again, we'll start with Shield of Faith. Astarion, you probably need it more than anybody. Well, actually.
Stay idle.
Oh, yeah, you'll need more than anybody. So, first of all, you, protection from... No, wait. Does protection from poison at tier 3 do anything? No, it doesn't. Doesn't grant any additional benefits. Too bad you can't cast it on 2 people. Warding Bond is the main thing. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. And then I'd like you to protection from poison yourself. Yes. Yeah, just cast that at tier 3 because we can't cast that at tier 2. And then we'll use your amulet to recover the tier 3 spell slot. Alright. Honestly, shouldn't this thing just be recover the highest spell slot that you can recover? Because you can upcast anything, right? So there's no reason to recover a lower spell slot than... whatever. Not important. Amulet of Restoration goes back, and I believe that's all the stuff. Oh, actually, no, we should cast Light. Let's put the Light on Lae'zel now, because Wallach has the glowy thing. There you go. And, our pike doesn't actually appear to be glowing. Interesting. No, it has light on it, it's just not very glowy. Okay, and we've lost Morning Lord's Radiance now. A shame. I wonder if we go back to the cathedral, would we reacquire it or is it gone forever? Because that thing was powering us up quite a bit. In fact, out of curiosity, we'll check that out in a second. Weapon bond on you, please. And then recover your intelligence, astral knowledge. Alright, I think that's it for you. Misty Step, Githyanki Psionics, yeah, the rest is fine. You have cast your protection from poison on yourself. Alright, Astarion, your turn. You need to do what? You need to first long strider everybody. And 1, 2, 3. And one more long strider. Then see invisibility on yourself. And not see invisibility, and then cast light on... let's cast it on Shadowheart, I guess. Wait, do you have your melee weapon equipped? I guess you do. There you go. Now we have to... Oh! Alright, you have the Diadem of Arcane Synergy, which I think will actually go to Wallach when he becomes a warlock, because he'll get the most value out of it when his charisma is presumably up to 20, because nobody else will have their spellcasting modifier nearly as high. Anyway, I believe that should be that for you guys. You need to recast Shield of Faith on probably Astarion. I actually just want to double check. Lae'zel, what armor are you at? 18 versus 16, so at least that'll even you two out. Shield of Faith on Astarion, please. Alright, and we still have some spell slots, and I think we're now good, yes? Aura of Protection is active, Aura of Hate is active. Oh, wait, no, we need to re-drink Speak with Animal. Well, actually, I guess we don't. We can do it later on. Alrighty, let's... wait. Alright, 1 second. If we go briefly back to... Rosymorn Monastery. I just want to see if we'll get Morning Lord's Radiance again. I mean, if it's a free buff and it lasts until long rest, why not use it? If all we have to do is travel to near it. And no, I don't see it back up. I wonder if we go back to the... If only we could set up a waypoint at the room with the puzzle, but oh well. If not, then not. Underdark Grimforge, back to you. I'm curious about this Vlaakith's people are looking for you and are gonna attack you thing. I hope that actually happens, as in you just randomly periodically get attacked. Because that would be fun. Alrighty, let's... we're certainly not running if it happens. Trying the elevator, and yeah, this is definitely closer. Alright, go, go, go through to the elevator, and you're about to progress your adventure. Please progress. Oh, I forgot aid. That's what I forgot. Let's do that now. I knew there was something. It felt like the little numbers of buffs there on the side were looking a little light. Alrighty, Shadowheart, let's aid everybody up at tier 3. There we go, our level 3 spell slot. Beautiful. And beautiful indeed. And this gives us a bonus 10 HP. So if we were to later cast this at tier 5, we could get 20. That's not bad. Alright, anyway. Plaque.
We offer our prayers to the Dark Lady, whose comfort and grace heals all.
Dark Lady. Oh, so we're in a Shar temple. Interesting. So the entrance to the Underdark we had was a Selûnite temple, and then the entrance to the Shadow Crystals is a, Shar temple, which doesn't make sense. And next plaque?
We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful.
Absolutist Expedition Trunk. Oh, huh.
We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shar may give us her mercy.
I was just curious whether we're supposed to cast darkness on something here, like it's a puzzle, but I'm not sure. Anyway, lockpick this. And, oh, I also had another idea. Wait a second. Do this, please, and unlock the chest.
No time to rest.
Also still not sure what the ties between the Absolute people and the Shar people are. Speaking of Shar people, what we're going to do is we're going to take the hand crossbows, and we're now going to give them to Shadowheart. And because... Wait, while concentrating on a spell... You're not actually concentrating on anything, are you? This should actually probably go to Wallach, shouldn't it? Alright, take the Ring of Jumping for now. No, there's nothing that you're generally concentrating on. Oh, Strange Conduit Ring to Wallach, please. Wallach, you can replace Ring of Mind Shielding. The thing, this feels important, but use the Strange Conduit Ring for now. I'd like to keep Crusher's Ring for a little while, but I think we'll probably end up replacing Ring of Mind Shielding. With Ring of Mind Shielding. Anyway, since you're always concentrating, you should just generally be getting the free 1 to 4 psychic damage. Then what we'll want to do is give Shadowheart instead of Herald the 2 hand crossbows. The reason for this being, this gives her a reliable bonus action to do a little bit of extra damage and still continue to occasionally use her action as a ranged damage dealer, especially now that she has those gloves with the 18 dex. Alright, I'm happy about that, as she can help execute things, and I won't at least feel like we're wasting bonus actions on her, because otherwise she hasn't had any opportunity to use them. Chasm down there, I take it we can't jump down. Huh, it doesn't say death, it just is not enough space. Alright, vases, prepare for a looting simulator. Actually, doesn't seem to be that much stuff in here. Alright, another one of those statues. Loot the vases such as they are. Don't actually see anything else in here. Oh, old architectural collection. Did I miss anything down here? Just from this angle. Oh, there's a skeleton over there. Alright, we'll jump over the stuff. Absolutist Expedition Key. Oh, presumably to the chest that was down there. And old architectural collection. Read. This yellow book contains a series of architectural plans. One shows an elevator. Yeah, thanks. That's presumably where we were, or I could have kept reading, but I didn't. And I believe we're good. I see some broken manacles / chains. Alright, G. I forgot to loot one of those faces. Jump down. Let's see if the skeleton has anything on him. Hello. Wow, withered chisel set. It's worth 1 money. So basically, yeah, he doesn't have anything. And back we go. Group up and away. Up and away. And this is the last vase. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Seems like there could have been more stuff in here. I hope that there isn't a puzzle that I missed. Try lighting these candles. No. Well. Wait, is that another skeleton on the ground? No, okay. I guess there's nothing else in here, or either that or I missed it. And let's keep going. Hello, Adept of the Absolute. Hence the Absolutist Expedition Scroll of Cloud Kill. Craft a large cloud that inflicts 5 to 40 poison damage per turn. Quite a bit, but it is, of course, concentration. Orders. I have been given the crucial task to clear the entrance to Grimforge for future expeditions. Trusolnir will follow once the entrance is cleared. Okay, so clearly that's already happened. As I make my way to the entrance, I can't help but feel excitement. What might we find here that Ketheric created so long ago, now sealed by the curse? Grimforge could hold untold treasures for the Absolute's uses. I will continue to explore and document my findings. The entrance is currently blocked by vines and rubble and quite cursed. Explosives ought to do the job, though none blah 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 blah. Absolute protect me. Okay, now. Nothing important, by the looks of it, or at least nothing I could suss from it. Oh, hello. Another broken moon lantern. Ah, I have 2 of these now. How much do these weigh? Do we need more than... Well, they don't really weigh anything, so just hold it in there. Hopefully we have... Oh, right. There's a curse here in the moon lanterns. We need to repair them, don't we? There's nothing in here that seemed like... Yeah, I thought that was an egg that we could pick up, perhaps. Nothing in here that seems like anything, or that would help us repair the moon lantern. Well, let's proceed. Ooh, little cutscene.
Those shadows. There's power coursing through them. Oddly familiar. Better stay on alert.
Alrighty.
Darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Darkness
There
or
you go.
not, we need to reach Moonrise Towers.
Oh, free torches. And let's pick up those torches and sell them for money. Are the Absolute people immune to the curse in this place? Let's see, nothing up here, and... Ooh, hello, what do we have here? Oh, wow. Alright, it's going to be quite the path to Moonrise Towers, but I suppose this is the... Just saw something clickable over here. There's a wooden barrel over there, and, well, I guess this is the only way we can go, so let's away. Alright, black oleander and a bunch of barrels.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
They don't seem to be harm. Oh, right, you're the. I would assume that if it's a shark-cursed place, then shadows wouldn't harm you. Do you have something that... He doesn't seem to have like a status of any kind, but at the same time, we're not being harmed by the shadows either, even though our moon lantern is broken, so I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, let's see what she has to say about all this.
Shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least.
Not affecting us
Do you know
either.
what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
Alright, you're sounding awfully like Lae'zel right now. Alright, but what about me? Don't get carried away, this could be something else, so what does this all mean?
Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Were we not just... okay. I guess that's probably not the one that she meant. Yeah, it didn't create a quest log. I guess it wasn't really a temple. Alright, black oleander. Get to that, and recipe vitriol of oleander. Let's see what's over here first. Shadowroot sack, a heavy chest, perfect. More black oleander. What do these make again? Or, well, too late now. I'll see it later, if we ever bother to make stuff like this. As in to make elixir stuff. Generally speaking, I'd like to go through the game without using elixirs, but we'll see. Now that we're in Tactician, maybe the game will be difficult enough to warrant actually using it. Dead Druid's Journal, quarterstaff. Nothing. And, okay, I can't pick up the Dead Druid's Journal. Ow, and there's a skeleton. Handwritten journal abandoned for some 50 years. How did it survive just sitting there? I take it there was no rain in this place and no wildlife to eat the book. Anyway, details a druid's attempt to learn more about the Shadow Curse. The entries grow shorter and more sporadic. I will read the most important ones, which should be towards the end. Creatures from the darkness, foul things. One grazed me, only my torch saved me. In deep darkness, flames are instantly doused. The wound stings, flesh is turning black. With corruption, the shadows are growing stronger. They are spreading. I need to return to light. The wood will not burn. I can barely see the page. I am surrounded. Ooh, nature failed.
Shadow curse? I truly hope this blight isn't spreading.
Isn't nature... Also, everything's making freaky noises. Isn't nature a diggy hole check? Odd. There have been a diggy hole here. I don't remember if nature ever does any other kind of checks. Now let's look around a sec. Did everybody else make a nature check? Okay, let's loot and look around. Bottled solvent, glass distillation set cannot be picked up. Rotten tomato. Let's pick up the journal up, not read it. And black oleander. Survival failed. They're all failing survival again. Survival. They're failing it a lot. Huh. Okay, well, let's try digging. It's digging. And alright, it's over here. There couldn't be two diggy holes, right? Because they seem to have been failing this. Alright, this is nothing. Well, not nothing, but nothing important. Try digging again. No use digging here. And light the campfire. That'll do. Huh. He said the wood will not burn, but the campfire is perfectly lightable here. Interesting. I wonder why, or what the difference is. Nothing. I'm gonna dig over here as well, and okay, now. It doesn't look like there's a second diggy hole. I guess the first check that Wallach had was to that one. It just felt like it was a little bit too distant, and okay, that's not a path. Now let's proceed. Doesn't seem to go into any other area, so, ooh, would you look at that? What do we have here? Some sort of shielded location and a bubble. Interesting. Alright, that's a lovely view. Let's head, I guess that's where we're headed. Wait, this seems like a good place for a diggy hole. Or something. No, nothing? Okay. And what is that? Nothing. It's a little rock. And another shadow root sack. I see somebody dead. It's a boar dead. Alright, rotting basket, a bucket, and...
The animal never had a chance. The curse consumes everything it touches.
The curse consumes everything it touches. This place is pretty cool. It's reminding me of the Underdark, and as you guys have heard me say many a time already, the Underdark has been my favorite place so far. Alright, some black holy... I see some people wandering around. Alright, let's go. I don't want to surprise them. I'm gonna loot this afterwards. Let's see what they have to say. Ooh, there's a skeleton up here. Harper, let's... Harper something. Lysandra.
To the light.
Are you ambushing them, Wallach? What are you doing?
Stop! Who's there?
He's actually hiding behind the tree. Lower your weapon first. My name is Wallach. Who are you? An escaped lunatic. Be careful, or the madman will take over. A nightmare in the dark. Back away from them, palms up. I'm kind of tempted to say a nightmare in the dark just to see how they react. I mean, it's tempting. What if they go hostile? Harpers are the people that they're good guys of some kind. We've had some notes from them and they buried some treasure as well. I'm gonna try this. I just want to see what they say.
All right, freak.
Oh wow, approval.
Don't move.
Finally, Astarion approves of something. It's a menacing little saunter. Why is everybody silent?
Jonas, move in.
Seek protection from the shadow curse. Alright, so he got attacked by some shadow thing.
I'm here! Where are you?
Jonas, can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
I do like how this place is very quiet and the music is quite subdued.
There you are. Come. Join me.
Huh. Wait, do they get possessed, or is he some kind of abandon them, hope they die? Is he some kind of shadow zombie now? Try to save them, get ready to fight. Move, I'll take care of this. Yeah, this feels like a Wallach thing. Let's go, Move, I'll take care of this.
Don't let it get hold of you. Harpers, now!
And alrighty, ooh, hello. We have wow, a lot of these things. What are these? Okay, it's literally just shadow. You are what? Very low strength, a little bit of charisma, dark vision, ethereal, affected entities incorporeal, and cannot be shoved, thrown, or used as an improvised weapon. Ah, vulnerable to radiant, so we could use Sacred Flame. Do we trust it though? Sacred Flame is a dexterity check. So really, the one thing that the Sacred Flame would be great against is never gonna hit with that much dexterity. Shadow Blend. While lightly or heavily obscured, this creature gains the ability to blend with shadows and become invisible. Sunlight weakness. While in sunlight, this creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Huh, so... oh, I guess this would be a reason to get that daylight spell? Because how otherwise would we get sunlight, right? And they live in Shadow Realm. Well, we've been banished to the Shadow Realm. Too bad for us. Anyway, let's get to it. I love that Shadowheart has enough initiative to move close to first now. And let's go bless, and bless. We're not going to waste a tier 3 spell slot on this, though. I recovered... huh? Wait, what did I? Oh, aid. Yeah. Never mind. Ignore me. Let's see. That is, well, actually not all we can do because we can still use offhand range. So, Astarion, we'll start with you. You cannot concentrate, but I would like you to move close enough to Wallach so that we're all close together. I'm a little bit concerned about how close we are to the edge, though. An advantage, blinded. Blinded? Why are you blinded? Has disadvantage on attack rolls. How can a shadow be blind? Do shadows even have eyes? Oh, it's the
Survival is all that matters.
It's this. Lathander's light sheds holy light in a 6-meter radius, and combat fiends and undead standing in the light are blinded. Ha! Well, that's kind of funny, because we have the Aura of Hate, which empowers them by giving them extra attack, but then the Lathander's light counters that by making them blind. Kind of interesting dynamic. Anyway, shoot this thing. And 9 HP left. Well, Shadowheart probably wouldn't be able to execute that with, 6 to 11. Unlikely, I would say. Which means we have to have you do it. Probably not going to blow Bardic Inspiration on this. You know what? Give it a try, Shadowheart, because there's nothing else that you can do. And advantage after all. And you got a crit. Very nice. It's still alive, but still very nice. And good job. Actually doing some damage this way. And keep everybody nice and close to get those auras active. You... I wonder if you're a vampire bite... No, it's suck the blood from a living creature. I don't think this guy can... Yeah, Shadow Cursed Undead. Oh, I wish we had that ability. Those who die in the shadows are cursed to remain there forever. These undead have reduced hit points and strength, are resistant to necrotic damage, and cannot use spell or weapon actions. Man, there's so many awesome undead type things in this game, and you can't use any of them. Ah. Alright, I would like you, Astarion, to go for a range attack on, let's say... 95, it doesn't matter, kill one of the shadows. Then, you are going to use your offhand melee attack to execute this thing. Which will make you invisible, and very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, then I guess you can stay there? Would these things have Detect Presence? Do all AIs have Detect Presence? I don't know, we'll find out. End your turn. Revealed. Oh, because of the see invisibility that we have.
Ruinous. Make every strike count.
Y'all are gonna die like this. Saved Strength Drain and saved Lathander's Light. Oh, it doesn't automatically blind, it's an actual check. Alright, well that's good. It would be super overpowered otherwise. At least, I guess, against these guys. Detecting Presence? Ah, they do have Detecting Presence. And somebody is getting pretty badly beat up, Harper Lysandra. We may want to heal you, although I suppose next turn we might be able to do enough damage to all of these guys so as to not be super concerned. We can put Wallach right in the middle of them all. And oh, there's a shadow up there. Dark Currents. Ah, some sort of form of misty stuff. Saved concentration thing, and oh, are you too far from Wallach? No, she says Wallach's Aura Protection. Alright. But she is taking a little bit of damage. It's not your turn. Wallach, I guess you're going to now move away. I would like you to jump in the middle of this. There we go. Oh, only one of them got blinded. But that's fine. Do you want to... Wait, you lost your concentration? Oh, we wasted a spell slot for that. Wallach. Oh, that's a shame. I didn't even remember how he lost his concentration. I guess... He didn't take damage. How'd you lose his concentration? Huh. Odd. Well, either way. Let's try to attack... I don't know. This one. 14. Ooh, the Divine Smite level 1 will kill it. Let's do it. There we go. 32. Oh, because they take double damage from Radiant stuff. Yeah, makes sense. And we might as well keep these guys alive, but I don't think we'll burn any more spell slots in Wallach. We should be okay. Do not react. Alright, good. Next up is Lae'zel. I would like you to also move down near to Wallach so that you can drop on his aura. And what? Shadow succeeded on saving thrown against Seen. Oh, it disappeared. Okay. Because it became lightly or heavily obscured. Alright, you are now close enough. You are going to start chucking your thing at... probably execute this one if you can. Perfect. I see the throw still does damage. Oh, I should have tried the fire cantrip thing. And... We should probably try to keep Harper Lysandra alive, so the guy's near her. Let's kill you. Very nice, very nice. Huh, I wonder if having light on the weapon that hits the shadows makes that weapon do more damage. That might be a cool interaction if it was, in fact, the case. You are going to keep your range attacks going, so go for the shadow. Very nice, and then once again, please. Very nice, very nice. You're invisible, and then let's move you away in case they try to see invisibility again. Right over here. And your turn, and then Shadowheart. I would like you to go right here. And are there no more shadows left? There's one. Oh, that was the one that disappeared, so not really. And are you still vulnerable to... no, they're not vulnerable to radiant damage, so I guess you're just better off using your range attack. So, range attack 1. Very nice. Oh, I don't have your double range attack disabled. I should do that. It was toggle dual wielding. Can't be toggled on you? Because game. But why? Okay, well, maybe we have to do it out of combat in turn. Wow, she just shoved him off the cliff. That's interesting. That is so rude. Now we can't get his loot. Oh, you gotta hate having AIs as ally. It did look hilarious, but man, I can't believe they just deprived us of loot by shoving him off the cliff. Okay. Alrighty, and where's that shadow? Up here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Damn, done decent damage. But not gonna get far enough away, which means we should be able to kill you right after this. Sense hidden presence. Oh, he's looking for a Starian. Yeah, it seems like every single type of AI enemy has detecting presence. But the player characters don't seem to get that. Alrighty, anyway. Wallach, it's your turn once more. Let's whack away. 1, don't waste smites on a single enemy. Critical miss, unfortunately. Move around it. And end your turn.
Swift and lethal.
Chuck. Ooh, I wanted to try this. Firebolt, 70% versus 95%. Well, I'll give it a try anyway, just out of curiosity. Alright, so that did 6 damage. That did 6 damage, and that was with the Necklace of Elemental Infusion. When one of your cantrips deals additional damage, add your spell... That was with the spellcasting modifier, so that was with the +3. So we rolled a 10 +3 from the spellcasting modifier, and then the resistance brought it back down. And it's only 13 damage. Now this gives us, because we did that, Arcane Synergy, which means now for the next 2 turns, every throw has the bonus little bit of damage.
Not such a freak after all. I know a safe place. Let me mark it on your map.
I'm gonna miss this helmet when Wallach no longer has it, which was probably gonna be soon.
Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
Safe place, you mean somewhere the shadows can't... Oh, probably the place that's in the bubble. Somewhere the shadows can't penetrate?
That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
Alrighty, loot everybody in a second. What I wanted to see was this. So, let's go up and take a look at... Okay, so 14 piercing damage from Lae'zel, and that's Kashigo's Might, Strength modifier, bludgeoning Oh! Returning Pike, Strength modifier, low ground, blessed Tavern Brawler. I see. So, it doesn't work for Lae'zel at all. The bonus to The bonus from Arcane Synergy doesn't seem to apply to throwing damage, which means it's completely pointless to have this on her. Well, that's a shame. We'll probably put that on Wallach, or at least try it with Wallach later on, but this means we can switch you back to what we were doing before. Yeah. Oh well. It was a you know, the problem was, either way, even if it did work, it would have only broken even in terms of our damage, so there wasn't really much point. Arcane Synergy, you can go back to Wallach, and then Necklace of Augmentation can go back to Wallach. In fact, may actually go back to the stash afterwards. The rest of this, I think, is fine as it is, and you can keep the Warped Headband. Alrighty, let's get to looting, although I'd like to move you two up here in the line of stuff. Anyway. Oh, wait. Did I check whether Wallach was dishing out, let's see, main hand attack? Huh. Oh, because he lost his concentration, so he wasn't doing the bonus damage. Damn. Still don't see how he lost concentration. Well, you know what, next time I think we'll do Hunter's Mark rather than another shield. Although 16 is quite low. Alright, let's try one more shield, though I'm inclined to waste spell slots on not smites like this, but anyway, put it on Astarion again. There you go. Momentum, Shield of Faith, good for you. Alright, Shadow Vestige, let's loot.
See an older woman on her knees scrubbing the floor of an inn. The patrons made a mess of things again the night before.
Huh? Oh, they're not lootable.
In her former life, this girl played in the nearby woods. She was always the best at climbing trees.
Oh, the shadows are people.
You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he bags a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter. He had dreams of boarding a ship in Baldur's Gate and seeing the world. But then the darkness came.
Alright, I'm really liking this so far. Very melancholy.
The image of an orange-haired cat asleep before a fireplace comes to you. What came of it?
Alright, game, that one hits a little too close to home.
You sense a young woman gazing at moonrise towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop it, she hopes.
Interesting. Alrighty, well, so I take it they become zombies, and over time as the flesh of the zombie degrades, of the shadow zombies, they become those shadow creatures. Lovely. Anyway, while these guys may not have been lootable, we had some stuff up here that was, so let's start on up here, and then come back down and deal with whatever else is around. Black Oleander yet again, Shadowroot Sack. I see no checks and therefore no diggy hole up here. I do see a chest down here, though. And how do we get around here? How are you going to try to get there, Wallach? Oh, let's see. Alright, so you're gonna run around this way. Alright, fine. Which means we'll go this way first and then try to loop around. Oh man, we have so many directions. Seek protection from the Shadow Curse. I guess it's pretty important to go there. They said it was the only place in the area, which means it's probably the town of this particular act. Ooh, which means, more importantly, which means seller people or traders, that's the one. Solution of Night Orchid. How do I want to see what this actually does. Alchemy pouch, can we? Let's see, Night Orchid, superior elixir of arcane cultivation. Even the thick glass, through the thick glass, the energy contained... What does this? Oh wait, I know what this does. This allows us to recover a spell slot. Ooh, alright, let's try to gather more of these. And then Black Oleander. Why is this Black Oleander different from these Black Oleanders? The heck? Interesting. And Necrotic Resistance, not as useful. Everybody but Shadowheart has full resistances, so yeah. And we're going to try to get her resistances via other means. Anyway, it doesn't seem that there's anything up here, if I could click away. I see a burlap sack, and I thought I saw a backpack there for a second. Or was that another burlap sack? No, it might have been another burlap sack. It's just rotting food. Interesting that it's rotting, because clearly that means it's decaying, whereas the other guy wasn't decaying. Yeah, potion of healing. Well, the book wasn't decaying that we found earlier. I don't know why I called it the other guy. Bottle, and what do we have here? Bottle rack. Why are you going up here to reach a bottle rack? There we go. Alrighty, bottle. Club, potion of healing. Yeah, I'm gonna start using Potion of Healing to activate Broodmother's Revenge, I think. Because we're just not using them. Alright, Rusty Dagger, and then Astarion, please unlock the chest there. Just laughing because of them running around while Wallach loots. And bonus guidance, go. Alright, 31, beautiful. Let's see if there's anything nice in here. We've got, well, Potion of Animal, speaking of nothing else. We'll drink it if we encounter any animals. Alright, so this direction takes us away from this last light. Last light in. Okay, it's an N, fair enough. I see a campfire and some stuff, but this all looks like it'll go fairly far. And, ooh, I see a dead Harper man. More blood. Yeah, but once again, this looks like it goes fairly far, so I think we try to head there first. And then we can come back in this place. Hopefully it's not too out of the way. If we can get to it easily, we'll go there first and then come back here. Alright, so this clearly goes up as well. We'll wait on you. And there's a house on the way. I hope I remember where I went and where I did not. Ah, more stuff to loot though. And guidance is gone. Not that that matters. Wooden crate, and more rotting food, I take it. Yeah, spoiled treacle tart and rotting food. Everybody keeps setting up supplies and leaving them to rot, or perhaps being killed. Charming little egg. Traveler's chest on the roof. A raven. Arcana failed.
Better if it's just left alone.
Better if what? The raven's left alone? I loot the thing. Or loot the oh, the other one's on the roof. Loot the raven. Wait, did he say left alone? Oh. Oh my. That's a lot of enemies. Is everybody close enough to Wallach to get his aura? I can't quite tell. No, they're just far enough. Oh no, that's not great. There's a lot of these guys, damn. This is one of those situations where we could use some AoE. Yeah, this is why I wanted Wallach close by to everybody so that he can... Oh my lord. Oh man. And oh, they only have 1 HP though. Do we have any AoE on anybody? Funnily enough, technically Lae'zel could kill 3 like this. Gust of Wind doesn't actually damage anybody. I mean, Astarion could use his thing, but it feels like a waste. I think we just attack them and kill them one by one. Yeah, alright. And I don't even think we need to bless for this. Considering they have 1 HP, I'd rather use her action to actually attack. Target is too close. Threaten 95. Alright. Begin. 1. Nice. 40 XP for a level 1. Oh, damn it. It did the double fire again. Game. It didn't let me disable the toggle dual wielding, and it's still not letting me. I don't remember to do that. Your dual wielding is toggled off, though. Yeah, I guess you can't do it in combat. Alrighty. 1. And a 2. And then offhand attack, since you critical missed. Alright, very nice, very nice. I forgot that he did that with the club, and I was just like, wait, what? Alright, end your turn. Well, I guess you can't do anything else, Shadowheart. I guess we could have used Shadowheart to throw something that does AoE damage, in theory. You can actually hit 3 with Magic Missile, but one of those rare times where the Amulet of Spark would have actually come in handy. I can't believe it. 1, 2, and 3. There we go, very nice. And I believe you cannot do anything else because your bonus actions don't do anything. Alright, you just go here beside Wallach to get his aura, and I probably should unend the turn, move everybody closer together, so that they help each other out. And your turn... Wait, unend your turn, and then move here. Although her shield protection thing is probably not going to do anything. End turn, end turn, end turn.
So much for peace.
To be fair, the game did warn us. And I didn't listen. Hunter's Mark. On, let's say, I don't know, you. It doesn't really matter. I just want to make sure that we use it. And let's hope that we don't lose your concentration. Then I'm going to attack you. And then, yes, it is doing the bonus damage. Beautiful. Alright, 14 plus 4 is much more respectable in terms of damage than it was before. Few ravens left. Alright, and because of the there we go, protection. And don't waste a spell slot on a Hellish Rebuke on a 1 HP enemy. Alright, Shadowheart. Ah, now I can toggle dual wielding. Oh, I guess you can't toggle it after you fire. To fire 1. And a fire 2. Ah, now the crossbows are coming in handy. I think, yeah, we'll keep Shadowheart with dual hand crossbows and the gloves for the foreseeable future, unless we found some really powerful gloves that allow her to do something else. Or later on, if she becomes more casting actual damaging spells favored, just we don't have enough spell slots right now for that sort of thing. Astarion, you return 1. And a 2. Nice. Alright. Significant amount of XP for all those little ravens. Touch the raven again. Ooh, hello. It had a letter. Read. Quest, perhaps? This letter was written on a scrap of paper. Blood and age have made it near illegible in parts. Help, a darkness has rolled into Wraithwen, cutting us off on all sides. We send people through, but no one can make it more than a few steps before the words are obscured by drops of blood. This letter is our last hope. Send help, anyone, from anywhere, I beg of you. I will renounce our lady loss and kiss the Moon Maiden's feet, if that's what it takes. Just don't let the darkness take us. Oh, interesting. So, worshippers of Shar got screwed by this. Huh. Interesting that Shadowheart has nothing to say about that, though. So then, perhaps she is not blessed by Shar after all in here. Alright, anyway, let's loot the little guys, and did they not have loot? Well, they were XP, so... Even if they don't have loot, they were certainly worth the fight, and certainly a very different fight than the ones we've had lately, so... An interesting one, if nothing else. You, up here. Is this a locked chest? It is a locked chest. Alright, Astarion, you're up here as well. Fortunately, everybody we have can jump quite well. Lockpick.
Simple.
And... yes. I was about to say guidance, but nah. Alright, beautiful. Wallach, well, actually, you can just jump down. You gotta be kidding me.
One step at a time.
There we go. Alright, Wallach. It's all you, and a lot of effort for what amounted to a little, well, and jump down. All right, anything else in here? I just want to double check inside the house. Sometimes you miss stuff like backpacks and skeletons, in fact, quite often in my particular case. All right, but it doesn't seem to be anything. All right, well, let's keep on going, trying to get to that last light inn. Aptly named, if nothing else. Oh. I take it that's it. I see torches in the distance. Alright, we just gotta remember to head back up there afterwards.
Protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
Wait, who's saying this? Was it the narrator, or was it the prism person?
For a warm bed and full stomach, look no further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
Okay. And can we just cross this? Yes, we can just cross this.
Here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
Hey, everybody.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
No.
Easy. He's with me.
Come.
I take it they have a way to know that she's not being controlled by an absolute cultist person? Because what if she was like, he's with me, but in reality it's because she has a tadpole in her head. The look. Excuse you? You sure you want to do that? That's how one gets bonked. Just this once, I wish people would simply say, hello, you have the count of 5 to let me go. I think that's what Wallach would say. You have to the count of 5 to let me go.
A count to 5 is all I need.
Your people couldn't handle those shadows and we did away with them like nothing. So are you sure you want to do this? Oh.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
If rage against the vines, accept your fate. Look to the Harpers you saved. I am not a true soul. Well, yeah, I feel like we'd be might be insulted and not really look to the Harpers. I'm not a true soul. Insulted to being associated with them, I mean.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us.
Oh wow.
He's
Oh, the
the one
Tiefling
who
refugees are here.
Emerald Grove. Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Plucked one of my friends out of a harpy's talons. Knows when to be discreet too.
Why is it
Pretty much
looking at
trust him with my
dandelions?
life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
I'm actually curious as to why they didn't just start shooting if they knew immediately. Because of this artifact. No, don't show people the artifact, man. I work in mysterious ways. You'll just have to take my word for it.
You sound so confident for someone who's so wrong.
You sound so confident for someone who's very close to getting bonked by the blood of Lathander. Anyway, fine here. Charisma. I know it's hard to trust anyone right now, but believe me, I am not an absolute cultist. Well, let's give that a try. I think... I mean, this is the truth, so it wouldn't be lying, so Wallach would be perfectly willing to say this. And if they attack us on the fit, 21! Oh my, well, we're not succeeding at this. We could waste our bardic inspiration on this, but frankly, if we fail it and then we have to fight them, I guess we have to fight them, because it feels like a waste. Let's just do this. I really doubt we're gonna roll the 21 anyway. Yeah, even with the bardic inspiration, the 5 would have failed, so it doesn't matter.
Not good enough.
Alright, so it's either attack... Alright, fine, we'll show her the artifact. Is that actually gonna tell her? She'll be like, what the heck is that? Does anyone outside the Githyanki and the Absolute Cultists know about this thing? Oh, wait, did the other ones explode like that near it? Exactly, what the heck is that? Exactly. Tell Jaheira everything you know about the artifact. So far it's been a lifesaver. Here's hoping you agree. Your guess is as good as mine. Well, I mean, it's not quite lying, I think. I'm gonna say your guess is as good as mine. I don't think Wallach would just give up all this information to semi-randos.
Strangest magic I've seen since roaming the ruins of Mythdraenor. But I can't argue with the results. Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
It seemed like a fun time. A little vacation spot to destroy the Absolute in its lair, Moonrise Towers. Yeah, most likely. I just want, well, yeah, we need the tadpoles out. I just want a cure for the parasite in my head. Moonrise Towers is my only need. This is also true. I'm here on holiday. That's what I was saying. Oh man! All right, I'm at least in this particular sequence, in this particular conversation, I'm of one mind with the devs, I guess. To destroy the Absolute, I guess.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Yes, everybody wants us to solve their problems for them. But hey, as long as it leads Wallach to a good fight. Do you have anything to say about all that, Harper Lysandra? Wait to not speak up for us after we saved your life.
Good to see a friendly face.
No, nothing? Okay. I'm gonna remember that. Harper Donner, try you.
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
It won't help against what's already inside? Was that a dig at us, or was he saying that there's something inside? Huh. Interesting. Interesting thing to say. Anyway, rather, talk to you.
Never thought I'd see the day Jaheira shows mercy to a true soul. Or whatever it is you are.
Alright, and are these torches free or are they stealing? Torch. Ooh, there's a trader here. Huh, interesting. Let's find out. Torch. They are free. Fantastic. That's plenty of money. Can I? Great sword. There we go. Great sword. Free stuff. Well, that stuff not so much, but well. Ooh. I didn't even see the ancient sigil here. Fantastic. And we'll go to the trader in a second. Actually, yeah, we should go to the trader before talking to anybody else in case the place goes hostile. Fist. Othred. Quartermaster Tully.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I brought enough to see us through.
Anything I could take off your hands at no cost. You know what? We'll do see your wares first. We'll do that after. This is more important. A shield! I was just talking about this last episode, or was it the episode before last, that we have not gotten any shields. That's lovely. Quite expensive, however, at 1,400. I do notice that things appear to be getting more expensive. 1,400, eh? Additional spell slot? Ooh, this should be worth it. On Wallach. Yes, the loss of the saving throw is unfortunate, but we could give it to Shadowheart instead. And one extra spell slot, even at level 1, means one extra smite. Incandescent Staff, another very rare object. Firebolt and Fireball, well, we don't have anybody that's a fire build, so I don't imagine that this is going to be too useful for us. Although I'm tempted to just buy everything. Ooh, advantage on wisdom saving throws checks. I mean, it's advantage, not proficiency, but that's still quite useful. And it gives you shield. Oh, it's one shield per long rest, but still very worth a buy. Cinder Snap gloves protection from missiles. Once per short rest to amplify your reflexes to better contend with incoming missiles, but it's a gloves. Range weapon attacks against you have disadvantage and their damage is halved. Like, it's decent. The problem, I think, is that... I mean, we'll still buy it, because who knows? Most of everybody is using gloves that they need to use. Lae'zel is using throwing gloves. Astarion's using archery gloves, and I don't remember what Shadowheart's using, but I think it's some sort of healing gloves. Gloves of the Balanced Hands. 2-weapon fighting. When you make an attack with your... Oh! It gives the 2-weapon fighting ability. Oh, that's actually quite interesting. Huh. Alright, we're gonna take that as well. Obsidian Laced Robe is unsuccessful saving throw against the foe's spell and deal a little bit of fire damage. I mean, it's not nothing, but nobody's probably going to wear a robe. The Mighty Cloth. Bull Strength. You gain Bull Strength and increase your Strength score by 2 to a maximum of 20. Damn, this costs 2,000 gold. Wow. Okay. This... Man, we can't buy everything anymore. This is gonna cost all of our gold if we do. Ouch. Yuan T Scale Mail, 1536. Add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. Additionally, this ability does not impose disadvantage on stealth ability checks, amateur gain, and +1 to initiative. You're telling me that this would give Astarion a 20 armor class at +5? Damn. I'm tempted by this as well, though I have to say we'd end up losing 2 dexterity. So it would actually be a +4 to 19, and because we'd lose Cat's Grace or whatever it's called, and we'd lose the advantage. Ooh, that's hard. Alright, well, we'll think about it. Shade Clinger Armor, while obscured the wearer advantage on saving throws, armor class Barkskin Armor. For Vestiges, you are invested with the power of the meadows and woods of the land, and have the effect of Barkskin, increasing your armor class to 16. But I think this can't be increased any further, right? So it just straight up gives you 16 armor class, so I think it's not worth it. Hat of Uninhibited Kushigo. After dealing damage with an unarmed attack, the wearer gains a +1 bonus to their spell DC until the end of their turn. We'll probably buy it, but I doubt that it'll come in handy. And then lastly, Defender Great Axe. Defensive attack. When making your first attack of the round, you can reduce this weapon's enchantment by 1, to increase your armor class and saving throw bonus by 1. That's okay. I doubt that we'd use it. Reduce the I mean, It's not bad increasing the armor class by 1, but the Defender Flail just seems superior. It just straight up, for a one-hander, just straight up gives you armor class and stuff. Anyway, I believe that, oh right, there's still green stuff. Oh, is that a cloak? It's a cloak. Wow, it's a good cloak. Damn. Alright, we're gonna have to buy you as well. Another rapier, quarterstaff, dagger, great. Okay, this is all just regular stuff. Alright, well, this is gonna be expensive. You know what, I'm gonna make a quick cut here because I have to do inventory management and buy a decent amount of this stuff. I'm not entirely sure what actually needs to be bought and what should be kept, but a decent amount of this does have to be bought, so yeah. And we also have to sell a bunch of stuff ourselves. Anyway, be right back. Alrighty, there we go. Though it was very expensive, I bought pretty much everything that could possibly, potentially, come in handy at some point for a build, even if we, you know, end up swapping around a bunch of stuff. Most important stuff, Shield of Devotion will give Wallach the extra spell slot, as well as when the foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone, which is good because Wallach doesn't really use reactions other than potentially the Hellish Rebuke, but I find Hellish Rebuke is just a waste. In fact, I'm probably not going to turn it off, but I'm disinclined to use it over Smite because there's a pretty big damage disparity, and I find that when we use it, we usually end up doing like less than 10 damage because it's a 2 to 20 or 2 to 30 roll. But anyway, I digress. We're going to pop the Shield of Devotion on you, Wallach, and then I guess the Safeguard Shield with that saving throw can go to Shadowheart. Currently, Wallach has, wow, plus 11 to saving throws on Charisma, plus 9 on Wisdom, which is pretty darn good. So even without it, we'll be at plus 8 and... the heck? So it's plus 9, like this, from the Safeguard Shield, and then we take the Safeguard Shield off, and okay, it's... okay, there's some kind of bug. It's clearly plus 8 because you can't see the shield anymore, even though it says plus 9 here. Maybe you have to reload for it to work. Anyway, this is going to go to Shadowheart instead, who I think is, well, not I think, but is the only other one who can use a shield currently. Then we do have the Cloak of Protection. I did buy the Mighty Cloth, which was ludicrously expensive, but who knows, if we make Lae'zel more barbarian-y and are more prone to rage, maybe we'll use it. I like the idea of the additional strength, I really do. Cannot be pushed against your will can potentially be pretty decent as well, but, well, it depends on how much armor we end up losing for it. There's also the Amulet of the Harpers, though it is a shield only for one time. It's still probably worth our, well, time. Let us put that on. You can keep that because it's Githyanki unique, Brand the Weak, and Healing Word and Mass Healing Word. I mean, they're both pretty useful, potentially. Oh, they could be. I feel like the shield should probably go on Astarion, mostly because, well, he's the one that's most likely to get heavily damaged by something, and even if it is only once per long rest. And I guess what we could do is essentially we use it, and then as soon as we've used it, we can just unequip it, right? And there's potential for that. And I guess the Cloak of Preservation is going to go to Lae'zel, mostly because she now has the lowest AC, or is tied, I guess, with Astarion when he has Shield of Faith on him from Wallach. You can have the cloak. There we go. Man, I can't believe we're actually getting cloaks now. 2 more to go, and we'll be all cloaked out. The Shield of Devotion aid is probably never going to come in handy to us, although right now it's at the same exact level as Shadowheart's until she levels up, so there's certainly use for that. I don't think this stuff is going to come in very handy, although I am curious. If we give the Yuan T Scale Mail to Astarion, damn, it gives him a +4 to his armor class. That's pretty strong, I gotta say. Well, he can hold on to it for now. I don't know if it's worth it at the current time because we end up losing 2 Dexterity and Cat's Grace, but, well, it's certainly an option. Oh, and it really matches the Deathstalker mantle as well. Alright. Fashion aside, but this thing matches the Knife of the Undermountain King, so, you know. Either way, and it's not like it doesn't match the Deathstalker mantle. Fashion important, guys. Anyway, you things, I guess, can for now go into the stash. I don't see a use for Cinder Snap gloves currently, especially because it's a concentration to get protection from missiles, and I wouldn't put it on Shadowheart over the Gloves of Dexterity, so really it would be only if we want to replace Gloves of the Growling Underdog on Wallach, and I still think that the advantage is probably more valuable, even if it's a little bit more rare. 2-weapon fighting, don't need it right now, but who knows, we might in the future, so all of you are going to the stash. Sent to camp. There we go, and then the rest of the stuff is good as it is. Lovely. Okie dokie, did I... Okay, so we did the torches. We are...
May the darkness
Actually, didn't mean to talk to you, Shadowheart. I meant to talk to Quartermaster Tolly here and see if we can get anything for free now, because that was just so expensive. And 10, alright, that's decent. I'm not going to waste Bardic Inspiration on this. Hey, we got a 20. Well, actually, we got an 18 or whatever, but, you know.
Cheeky. But, since you're asking.
And, hey, a free supply pack. Well, you know what? I don't even feel bad about that because I wasted 2 supply packs on that one rest, so not so bad. Anyway, let's try... Okay, we already talked to you. Try Fist Old Thread. Let's talk to everybody.
Hey, that's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the god's damned help we can get.
This guy is a Flaming Fist. I expected a bit more decorum from a Flaming Fist soldier. The Flaming Fist. You don't like people like me, do you? Glare at all the red. So the Harpers and the Flaming Fist are working together, or presumably if these guys are mercenaries, the Harpers have hired them. What party is it I'm crashing?
Rescue party.
Rescue party?
Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
We were sort of there. Our rescue party sounds right up my alley, as a matter of fact. I was there in the aftermath. I don't suppose Councilor Floric made it all the way here. Yes, let's ask about that person.
Sure did. For all the good that does us.
She's inside. One of the ground floor chambers.
Guess you need to be a god's damned counselor to get room and board around here.
Alright, Are these guys going to just, like, betray them and attack them? Alright, up next.
Can't chat. I need to reinforce the barricade.
Okay, well, not so up next. This goes all the way... Okay, well, we're not gonna go down there as yet, but I would like to talk to everybody, so let's keep chatting. I see somebody over here, and, it's a Daemon. We'll need to get Karlak to update the Hellion's Heart, so... Alright, well, we'll talk to him first, because he's a traitor.
It's you. What are the odds? So glad you're all right.
Wait, so...
As all right as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
Yeah, that's great. Let's trade. Let's see what you have for now. And he has some more stuff. Oh, man. All of our precious money. Yeah, so I sold off basically all the junk that we had in order to maintain our money in its current state to buy the stuff from the other traders, so we don't have any extra money right now. Nonetheless, we will be buying stuff from this guy as well. Though, it looks like a lot of the stuff was stuff that he either had before or stuff that we sold to him at one point or another. Yeah, there's that Amulet of Selûne's Chosen, which is kind of useless, and Absolute's Talisman as well. So yeah, this is just stuff that we sold to him. I don't think I've seen that before, and I've certainly not seen the Sword of Life-Stealing, which I do like the idea of, in terms of, thematics for Wallach in particular. On a critical hit, the target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage as long as it isn't a construct or an undead. And you also gain 10 temp HP. I wonder if this will activate on a On a crit hit that's made from a bow, for example, like if Astarion were to use this. I guess either way we'll buy it. We are at max reputation with this guy. We're just gonna have to make sure to come back and sell off any more stuff we get to him and get our money back, because this is gonna be expensive. Swordmaster gloves, +1 bonus to melee attack rolls. I have to wonder, I guess it's sort of more universally useful than Gloves of the Growling Underdog. Advantage is great, but only for when Wallach is surrounded, which doesn't always happen. Anyway, let's see what else we have in here. Chainmail +2, ringmail, scale mail. These are just non-interesting things. Dark Fire Shortbow, haste. Oh my. Wait, and the resistances are great too, though only Shadowheart would care about that, and she's currently using her hand crossbows. You gain an action, become faster, and gain +2 to armor class. It is concentration, which would mean only... Who would even use this? I guess this would actually go to Wallach, wouldn't it? If he wanted to cast haste, for example, on himself, if he were to lose Shield of Faith. Nonetheless, I feel like we should buy this as a sort of off weapon. Harmonium Halberd is a +2 to strength, though at the cost of 2 other stats. Which, well, I guess Lae'zel wouldn't care about, but is it actually worth it? I'm not sure. Chargebound Warhammer, this hammer's magical power only functions if it's bound to Eldritch Knight to a Warlock's pact weapon, so it's a +1 bonus to attack and damage roll, so it's essentially a +2 weapon when it's bound, and it also gives the 1 to 6 bonus lightning damage, which would mean it would work with the Gloves of Reverberation. And in pure damage, it would probably be close to equivalent to the Blood of Lithana. You know what? This is probably worth buying, if nothing else, possibly for later. Thermodynamo Max. Whenever you deal damage with this weapon, you gain 2 turns of heat. Yeah, we're not using anybody with fire stuff. Sword of Clutching Umbra. You have what? Strike an enemy, adding your proficiency bonus to damage. If the attack hits, it deals additional damage. This attack doesn't break concealment. Oh. Huh. It's nothing crazy, but it is interesting. I'm gonna buy that as well. And then lastly, Thornblade. While concentrating, you just gain free damage. Is this worth our time? I mean, it's only 361. This one is so cheap that I'm not gonna not buy just because of that. The rest of the stuff I believe here is stuff that we've sold to him, unless I'm mistaken. Splint armor. Ooh, half-plate. This may actually come in handy if we were to switch Lae'zel to using medium armor, but for now I think he can hold on to it, as it's green in here, and I imagine we can buy it at any time. And then there's all that junk we've sold him over time. A little bit on the fence about the Harmonium Halberd. I think for now we're not gonna bother with it. I feel like if we switch Lae'zel, we might rather use the Light of Creation rather than this thing. I'll think about it though. 3.5k. Damn, we're gonna be back down below below 10k, but it is what it is. We gotta have these items. I mean, we don't really gotta have them, but yeah, you know. We may want them later on, and I'd rather have them now in case this guy... in case this guy's no longer present. Anyway, Darkfire Shortbow. Also, I noticed, so he's a Tiefling refugee. He's crying over here. He's a Tiefling refugee, and we have the Flaming Fist, so everybody's come here into the Shadow Curse lands. A little bit of an interesting convergence. Wallach, you're going to use the Darkfire Shortbow rather than the Bow the Banshee, because it will at least give you potential to cast haste if you are not doing anything else. It's once per long rest only, but, you know, still seems useful. We'll keep the Swordmaster gloves. The rest of this, however, at least for now, is gonna go back to the stash, or to the camp. And Sword of Life Stealing, well, you know what, you're gonna go to the camp as well, at least for now. We'll keep the gloves because I might switch them out. The reason I feel like we may want to use that one is if we switch off of the Titan String Bow, then we'd have another free slot on Astarion's offhand, and we might be able to try that. If anybody knows if its ability works with range attacks, please let me know, because, well, and that might be significant for Astarion. Insight failed.
The same cow I saw at the Druid's Grove. Is it?
Same cow. Oh, Strange Ox. Yes, I remember you. I was going to talk to all the animals anyway. Let's, I guess, drink the potion of animal speaking. Or wait, can the Strange Ox speak without... No, I guess we'll find out.
No, Still incapable.
That's not nice. Incapable of what? I'll show you incapable. Don't argue with the orcs. I remember you from the Druid's Grove. Are you ready to reveal your secrets yet? You've said that twice now. I demand an explanation. I don't know. Incapable of what?
Not for you to know.
You were not a very nice strange ox. Come on, now you've piqued my curiosity. You're the ox I met back in the grove. You were very hungry then. I saved you all, and now you have food. Perception, nature, persuasion. Well, the persuasion one seems to be the more likely one. You've piqued my curiosity. What are we incapable of? And 14. Well, I'm not using Bardic Inspiration for this. And 2. Okay. That's not gonna work. This guy will remain a mystery, I guess.
Incapable.
Just like he did in the Druid's Grove. I can't help but feeling I'm missing out on something. Anyway, let's talk to the other oxen.
Do you like our new friend? He's new.
That's adorable. Next ox.
Glad to see you made it. I am. Indeed, I am.
Oh, glad to see you made it too. How'd you make it through that? Glad to see you made it too, I guess. No reason to be not to be polite. It costs us nothing.
I remember you from the Grove with the Druids. I hoped to see you again. And now I have.
Alright, how'd you make it through the shadows?
On the double. One hoof quickly following the other.
Adorable. I'm glad you survived. So I guess the Tiefling refugees managed to bring all the oxen. Anyway, let's talk to everybody else out here. Or do we hit inside now? I mean, there was a crying lady out here, but it seems like this is going around, and there's probably, like, hidden stuff and lootables around. On the other hand, we could always come back. I don't know. What else do we have here? I see somebody... Oh, no, that's up here. I swear I saw somebody down here. Ah, yes. Harper Nasa.
You need something? Ask Jahira. I'm on duty.
Okay, she had the trade sign, but she had the trade sign, but couldn't actually activate it because she doesn't have any conversation options. But game, stop that. All right, anything down here? Harper Hangfar.
You look well equipped. Good. You wouldn't believe the state of some of these lads.
Okay, nothing from you, and there's a door downstairs somewhere.
Pardon, but I've no mind.
All right, you know what? It seems like these guys, all of these guys everywhere don't want to talk, so let's just head inside and talk to the main people. Or at the very least, not ones that are just like Harper Blah and Harper Blue. Let's proceed. Dark Maw the Wicked. Damn, I thought that was a monster for a sec.
Is that Dark Maw the Wicked? I don't believe it.
What, is this some sort of famous bear?
His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloakwood. Took half an army to
Last night's best bargain.
How did he end up
here?
Yeah, interesting. That's a powerful bear if it took half an army to drive him out. Alright, there's the Tiefling refugees. Alright, let's start talking to everybody.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
You got any stock for an extra special... Oh, is he a trader? Let's ask.
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone. But I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me, and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Okay, I'd like to buy it from you. Deception. Maul said I could have it. No, Wallach wouldn't lie. Persuasion. If it was worth any coin, do you think Maul would have given it to you? I'll just try to, like, trick him out of the key. I guess the persuasion isn't actually deception, but nonetheless. Take good care of that key, and I'd like to buy it from you. I assume we can come back. You know what? We just used a lot of money, and... You know what? Let's see how much this costs. On the other hand, we can just lockpick anything. You know what? If we find something...
Don't worry. It isn't leaving my sight.
Yeah. If we find something...
Have a gander at the finest stock.
I want to see if he has anything else.
What can I get you?
Let's see what you have. Oh, he has a... Is that another cloak? Cloak of Cunning Broom. I can't believe we got more cloaks. When the wearer disengages, they also create a foggy cloud within 2-meter radius that lasts for 1 turn. We basically never use disengage. Basically never. Sending Shell. Ain't whispers creep from the sending shell when you hold it close, yet the method of sending messages from it is unclear. And evasive boots armor class +1. Alright, we're gonna buy this and the cloak. I'm not sure that we'll ever have use for the cloak, but like I said, I'm buying all the items just in case. And damn, you certainly like humanoid slang. What do you have? Tarbell's Guide to Distractions. Alright, I don't think anything else in here is particularly interesting. Fishing Rod of Alertness. The wielder of this rod cannot be surprised unless something unexpected happens. Alright, this is pretty funny. Let's see, a balance offer for you? Damn, our money is gone.
Doing business with you.
Yeah.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Wait, I take it that he's gonna be like you can't pick this up, right? Wait, no, we can pick this up? Oh, everything in here is lootable. It's not stealing. Well, free potion of invisibility, I guess, and oh yes, okay, you know what, we just use like a lot of money to buy a bunch of stuff, a lot of which we may never need, so I really think that we need to loot everything not nailed down. I guess we should loot outside as well, but I think we'll come back after we talk to everybody, so let's loot inside, and let's talk to everybody inside as well. What does this aloe oil do? Everything is good. Map of the Shadowlands and on the Greater Healing Potion. Oh, does this give us the recipe for it? Can't reach those. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You can't... It's right there. It's right there. You can reach it.
Don't be shy.
Wallach, what are you doing? Wait. No, this is gonna bother me. Wooden barrel. Move you right... I don't know. Here. Oh, you can't climb on wooden barrels. Damn it. Wait. If this thing actually gives us the recipe, we need it. I doubt that we'll ever actually need it, but you know. Smeltar Red? That you can pick up. Did I read this? Yes. Pick up, and we need a crate. Damn, I don't see any crates. Like a regular crate, too. Wait, we can climb on top of... No, we can't climb on top of those. Alright, I'll look for a crate later. Like, something that we can clamber up on. I can't believe you can't stand on a stool. I'm pretty sure you can stand on a stool in reality. Anyway, let's talk to Jaheira.
Please. Be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
Alright, you've certainly became nicer. Medicine, smell the wine first. Oh, because there's a check here. She's trying to poison us? How dare you? No, there's no way that this is a fight, right? Huh. Well, we didn't prepare for it. Trade. Oh, she doesn't have anything. Alright, medicine, smell the wine first, I guess. All the medicine checks lately. Alright, added bonus guidance. Go for it.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the
+3. Alright. Continue.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
No, but it spoils my trust. Decline to drink. I am prone to dizziness and fainting. Is it safe?
Premium trinkets and doodads.
I'm gonna go with no, but it spoils my trust.
Indulge me.
Or what? Are you going to attack us if we decline? Let's see, here's the thing. On the one hand, I don't think that Wallach would lie, so drinking a truth potion wouldn't matter. What I don't know is whether it actually forces you to answer things, because we may not actually want to give up some of the information that we have. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna decline. If we get attacked here, this is gonna be very unfortunate. Honestly, I feel like if she was straight up with us from the start and saying, hey, this is the price of admission, instead of trying to trick us into this, forcing us to cause a check, I think Wallach might have drank it because he wouldn't have lied anyway, but obviously she has no way to know that. So, decline for this, I think, because she tried to trick us into it, which Wallach wouldn't approve of. And the whole potential poisoning thing.
You don't know what you're missing.
Why would they approve? Does Wallach tell everybody that he knows that it's poisoned or whatever?
It hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
And the parasite. Well, Wallach wouldn't lie anyway. I seen how you spiked my wine. Yes, the parasite's giving me powers I never had before. It's changing me for the better. It's trying to change me, to win me over, but I'm resisting its temptations. The answer is no. It has no influence on me whatsoever. I guess I seen how you spiked my wine.
Just answer the question.
Right here.
That line of dialogue literally went nowhere. I guess it's trying to change me, but I'm resisting its temptations. Once again, I feel like Wallach wouldn't lie.
And you're certain you will continue to resist?
Yes. You know what? Yes, with absolute certainty. Wallach seems like a pretty confident in himself kind of guy.
Good. I will take your word for it.
Don't be shy. Have a
And hold you
gander
to
at
it,
the finest.
too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Maybe you didn't kill him harder. Yeah, exactly. If he's back, perhaps you should have hit him harder in the first place. I was gonna say, maybe you didn't kill him hard enough. Perhaps you should have hit him harder in the first place, yes.
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter.
Don't be shy.
Okay, that doesn't seem like he's invincible.
Right in front of me, and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
And you're kind of all over the place. Trust, no trust, hope, etc. It's rare to people look at me and see hope. I mean, kind of accurate. I'm trying my best to be. What do you have in mind? You think I can kill him? I don't think so. What do you have in mind, I guess?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Alright, well, first of all, we have to buy the fact that what you're saying is actually true. Wait, she drank the... Did she drink the truth wine? We don't know whether her own wine was spiked. I wish that was a little bit clearer. Maybe it was only in our cup and not in our wine directly. I don't know. Anyway, Ketheric's days are numbered, I'll make sure of it. You want to make use of my infection, I want to be cured of it. Seems like I'll be doing most of the heavy lifting. Actually, while I wouldn't care about that, I think that you want to make use / I want to be cured is the thing here. There's a slight difference in goals.
Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
I mean, accurate enough based on what the visitor has said.
We keep drinking wine when we meet.
We're not drinking the wine, but okay. How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows, yes.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Okay, charlatan, not my first time. What is this? Just out of curiosity. The importance of networking now. Just passing through, not 100%. Resist the truth serum when talking to Jaheira. We didn't really resist it so much as just didn't drink it. Okay, well, I guess we're heading up to somebody. Yeah, there it is. Seek protection from the Shadow Herds, get help from the Cleric Isabel, and I take it this is the Dark Room. But anyway, let's talk to everybody around here.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you.
All right, Zevlor.
Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
What happened? Where's Zevlor? I like Zevlor. Let's, so you managed to miss all that trouble at the Grove. Convenient. The inn is old, but death trap is a bit much. What happened to Zevlor?
Gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us. Making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... Maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Interesting. Oathbreaker, your life is your own, you owe these people nothing, you were right to run. What are you doing? Well, no, Wallach wouldn't... I mean... He himself wouldn't approve of running, though at the same time, for a non-warrior, they would be right to run. But you seem like an actual warrior, well, scout, but you know what I mean. So yeah, an actual warrior, and thus you probably shouldn't have abandoned the others. I have hope, or have hope rather, you survived, I'm sure the others did too, so you abandoned them. What are you doing out here to begin with? Oh, you were bound for Baldur's Gate. Actually, I was curious about this, when we were saying, how's everybody here?
This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now.
What, all the roads?
I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place. Escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went.
Wait, so is she suggesting that the army of the Absolute has spread out all over the, I don't know, country or wherever we are so much that their only choice was to travel through a place where the shadows turn into ghosts and eat you? That's how dangerous it was out there? At least with the I don't know. This doesn't feel right. Anyway, don't lose hope. The others might still be allowed. Sounds like you made a right to mess of things. Still, you're here, better than being a prisoner of the Absolute. I mean, accurate if you're willing to go and fight. I'm gonna say sounds like you made a right mess of things, though.
I did. Maybe you'd have been the one to save us, if you'd been there.
Well,
or maybe you'd be missing, along with the rest.
Would have stayed and fought at the very least. Anyway, that seems to have updated our quest log, and okay, so seek protection from the Shadow Curse, get help from the Cleric Isabel, and rescue the Tieflings and find Zevlor. Alright, a little bit disappointed that Zevlor wanted to surrender, though, as, well, one of the reasons we liked him earlier was because he seemed to be willing to fight. Anyway, carafe of wine. Okay, once again, we're taking everything here. It's not stealing, and therefore we're taking everything to get some of our money back. Grilled Rathay ribs, sure. And dried sausage links, sure. Alright, guest log. Alright, I was wondering if the paintings were stealable. Alright, and guest log. Joran, Claudette Amster, Art Culla, Gory, Sandilon, Kofake. Anything stand out? The mysterious Mr. Plaque? No. Steal? Oh, not steal? You know what I mean. Alright, anybody else in here? Or anything else stealable? Damn, I want to get that healing potion thing, but I don't see how we'd be taking it. Ooh, Innkeeper's Lockbox. It's not red, wait. Attack right... So we could just... Can we actually open this? Or would they get angry? If nothing else is stealable in here... Gotta get that money back. Looting simulator returns, and what is this? Oh, it's just a bunch of bottles. Well, you know what? Take everything anyway. I think the bottles are worth 2 rather than 1 when you have maximum amount of relationship or attitude with a with the cellar man, so, you know, shelf fan, mug of beer, and cups. They're just gonna turn around, everything's gone. And cups, and wine rack, and mug of beer, canteen. Can't climb on this barrel, can you? Nope. And take all.
If I wanted water, I would bloody ask.
Yeah, we'll talk to you in a second.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
I vaguely remember this guy. Trade. Hello, just a scroll. And the rest of this doesn't appear to be anything interesting, certainly no recipes, so goodbye. Alright, you saved the kid. Sounds like you deserve a drink. The kid's right, you need to lay off the liquor. Want to talk about their sorrows instead of drowning them. Did you actually save them? Let's find out.
Oh, it's you. I'd recognize that self-righteous tone anywhere. If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time.
Well, we're not actually here to save the day, so anyway, it's sort of incidental. I heard about the attack in the Shadowlands. I'm here to help. I'm getting tired of having to swoop in and rescue you all. Look, I just want to get out of this cursed hellhole. No, we came here of our own will. I'm getting tired of having to swoop in and rescue you all, and I'm here to help. I feel like none of these are sort of accurate. There should be like a just passing through sort of option. I'm gonna go with I'm having tired of having to swoop in and rescue you all.
Is that a joke? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas.
You have free will, buddy.
Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone.
Meaning dead, or did you abandon them like the scout person did? Do you know where they are? I'm sorry, then it's my responsibility to bring them back. Not really. Stop whining and do something about it. Yep, that's it.
Oh, I will. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
You do that. Alrighty, next up we'll talk to the kids, and let's see, Umi. There we go.
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
And I'd.
If this is about Roland, go away.
I'm sorry he was mean. Ignore Roland. He's just a grump. No need to snap at me. Actually, I wanted to... Ooh, trade. No, you got nothing. Ignore Roland. He's just a grump. No need to snap at me. I don't know. I don't think it matters, to be perfectly honest. Ignore Roland.
He called me a ragged little devil.
Well, you are ragged, but I guess you're a tiefling, not a devil. True, but I don't think he meant it. Very observant of him. That's exactly what you are. Next time, call him one back.
I will too.
There you go.
Anyway, it's his loss.
What do you mean his loss? He'll be losing his mind and his lunch if he keeps drinking it back. How about a drink for me instead? I'm sure it is. See you around, kid. What do you mean his loss?
I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows.
Can I have it? Why don't you keep it for yourself? That's a great gift. I'm sure he'll love it. Man, I'm curious as to what book this is. Wait, it's not... The Way of the Wanderer. This book is redolent with the enticing smell of paper and ink. No. Why don't you keep it for yourself? We can't know if this person can actually use magic at all. Are we able to give it back or give it to Roland if it's just garbage? I want to see what this is.
It's for Roland.
Damn it. Give it to me, you brat, now. Deception, if you give it to me, I'll make sure he gets it. Do you really want to give it to him after how he acted? Alright, that's fine. No. I mean, Wallach wouldn't try to deprive them of the, of it. Hopefully it's not something super powerful, but whatever. Never mind then.
Anyway, I'm sick.
Yeah. Alright, what do we have here? Pouch, and it's lootable, just like everything else. Hello, wrinkled note. Read, and we need to meet. The map is ready. Go to my place, head into the basement. Look for the tower. You should have the key. Ignore the chest, I mean it. Go straight on through, and you'll find it. Signed, Morphin. This feels important. The map is ready. Head into the basement. Okay, so we saw a door to the basement. Presumably, if it's in this place. Look for the tower. You should have the key. This is the main that's Moonrise Towers, right? Ignore the chest, I mean it. Curious. Anyway, let's go for picking up the rest of this stuff. Gotta get our money back. Especially since we didn't steal the book off the kid and, I guess, Roland. Alright, wine and mug and wine and Arabelle and dry. What are these? Barrel-aged stuff. Alright. This is all going into our camp supplies, most likely. But, yeah, 330 right now, so it's worth quite a decent amount now. Anyway. A looting simulator. Oh, how I've missed you. Alrighty, canteen, and I believe that's about it. We've already talked to you. I can't tell whether we can open this or not. Well, I'll just give it a try. Nobody seems to care, and it's not red. Once again, it feels like nobody cares about anything in here. Maybe it's not even theirs in the sense that it's, they're sort of at the inn, but they sort of found it. Innkeeper's Journal. May the Moon Maiden protect us. I delayed my meeting with Morfred only to find the entire masonry had been raided and its inhabitants taken for questioning. I doubt I'll ever see my brother again. If they get to him, I'll be next. One look at my shrine will tell on me, but I would not deny Our Lady of Silver, even under pain of what Ketheric has promised any who do not convert. Yes, exactly. So this is clearly from back when Ketheric was raising the army, which is why we can take anything here, because it's not really the tieflings. It's just, they found the inn. Alright, anybody else down here? Let's see. Harper Ken, you're nobody. And this, I take it, leads outside. There's a wooden barrel here, though. Alright, wooden barrel, more wine racks. Plenty of wine racks. Take it all, and then sell it. Rather than use it as camp supplies, and there is... yeah, we can loot this stuff as well. Do we loot it after? Let's just loot it now. Lots of stuff rotting here. There's a table with nothing on it. A chair. Aha, a wooden crate. I've wanted a wooden crate. Wallach, start moving it. Alright, I'm gonna get that. You know what? Everybody just disconnect from Wallach for a second. Press the wrong thing. G, please. Wallach, move crate to here. If this book doesn't actually give us the recipe, I'm gonna be kind of salty. Alright, then, right here beside Yahira, and then climb on. Now can you pick this up? No. Wait. Can you still climb on this if it's right here? Climb on. Now can you pick this up? Game. Maybe this is not actually pick-upable. Alright, try one more time. Climb on. Climb on? No. What about... Here. Climb on. Huh? Oh, it's Raphael. And he's talking to Maul. Huh. I wonder why he is here. No, we can't read it or pick it up. Damn you, game. Alright, I give up. I don't know how to do this. Oh, take the bottle, though. Alright, Raphael, we'll talk to you in a second. I'd rather not talk to you without guidance, potentially. Let's loot everything else around here first, as we're doing. Yeah, technically quite a bit of time to loot everything here, but hey, loot is loot, and I did want the money back, so careful what you wish for, I guess. Alrighty, damaged vase, and nothing in there, some crates, and another mug of beer. Not spoiled, even? Why would you leave your mug of beer out like that? And that, I believe, is it. Where will this go? Oak door. Oh, another damaged vase. And there's another room with more... Huh, loose plank. Well, my coin is...
Just do your best, all right?
Loose plank. Hello. What do we have here? Snowburst ring. When the wearer deals cold damage. Ooh, and also creates a circle around the target. Another cold damage thing. Nice. Okay, you know what? Let's give this a read. The journal script is antiquated, but its pages look like they barely age. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10-day ago, and with that blasted toll housekeeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. The shrines of the Moon Maiden seem ill-tended and barren. I'd hoped to learn more about Ketheric Thorm, the village's leader, but talk of him seems to put people on edge. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place.
Awesome!
Yep. Was the I missed that a reaction to the taking of the thing? Alright, well, either way. A rotten banana silver cake stand. Hello, silver means it's worth at least 30 gold. Glass chalices, I believe, are also worth money. Baldur's grape. Emerald ring. A rotten lemon. Yeah, take everything, take everything. Like I said, looting simulator returns. Okay, we don't need the quote-unquote bucket. Stack of books. Nothing in the stack. Alright, let's talk to Murkon.
This place is awesome! There's so much stuff!
Hey, most of it's ours now. Alrighty, and you have nothing to say. Stack of books and a wooden chest. Man, there's so many paintings that we can't loot. Alright, and cabinet, and I believe that's it for this room. Back the way we came. Let's talk to Raphael next, then go through the next door. This is bothering me so much. Oh right, Barkus. Yes, you are here.
Ah, you found your way. Good.
I notice you've left the camp. What are you doing here? I did, though with a few hiccups along the way. I told you I'd help rescue Wilburn and the others. This is my first stop. Actually, we never committed to that. Hadn't expected to find this place. I'm trying to get into the towers. That's probably the accurate statement. That's where we were going. This was kind of on the way.
If anyone can, I'm sure it's you.
What's that you're making? What are you doing here anyway? I guess what's that you're making?
A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wilburn.
Alright, I thought that was your mission.
Let's call a thing a thing. A deep gnome won't get far into the Absolute's orgy of evil. We already learned that in the Underdark with those sadistic Dwergar, didn't we? It's doubly true in this place.
Astarian's probably like, did somebody say orgy of evil?
Have proven resourceful in such infiltrations. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours.
To be fair,
the Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
You're gonna make some explosives for us? Okay, well, I mean, we don't have to use explosives on people. There may be, I don't know, open like a rent in a wall of a fortification, and oh, there's a cat. Open a rent in the wall of a fortification, Helm's Deep the place, and then make use of it. Anything I can do to help? I like the name. What's it do?
Let's not ruin the surprise. You do whatever it is you do.
People keep saying that.
Some of us are counting on you.
Well, great for some of you. I saw the cat, His Majesty. Perfect, that's the perfect name.
Hiss! I say hiss!
Huh. For those who play Divinity 2, it kind of reminds me, funnily enough, it reminds me of Sir Laura and not Quercus. Well, because Quercus couldn't talk, but anyway. I miss Sir Laura. Anyway, easy kitty, I mean you no harm. Intimidation, hiss. What's got your whiskers in a twist? Why would we intimidate the cat? What's got your whiskers in a twist?
This is my territory, and you're in it.
Fair enough. Apologies, I'll keep my distance. My intentions are pure. I only want to admire you up close. I see your point. Barkus is permitted and I'm not. I don't know. I see your point.
You'll see these points unless you retreat.
My intentions are pure. I wanted to admire you up close. Lae'zel disapproves. Oh, Lae'zel doesn't like cats. How dare you? Quite the specimen you are. How did you come to this place? Quietly admire the cat. You seem like someone who knows what he's about. Heard anything interesting?
Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk.
Oh.
Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
He got me with the first half. I thought he meant that the cleric was lying about other stuff. Damn. Good job. Quite the specimen you are. How did you come to this place?
I slinked, of course.
All right, and I don't quietly admire the kid. I want to see all the dialogue here. Wow, I think this is the first time that Astarion has approved of anything Wallach's done. But to be fair, that was mostly for me. But anyway, wooden barrel and full body depiction of a tiefling. Hello, an actual painting. Incense, good. Let's see, bottle. Take the bottle. None of this is actually really worth anything. Separatory funnel, I believe, is worth 30 gold, though. Mortar and pestle. You know, it would be funny if stealing this stuff actually prevents, like, prevents Barkus from making his thing. Okay, we're not gonna steal the cat stuff. Wooden desk, and that is it. Cauldron. All right, Raphael.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
In fact, it's more like you, Maul, saved everybody else by not forcing them into conflict with us or while helping. Let's see. I wonder if Maul was dead and doesn't stand up for the party, and would they have attacked here? Would have been interesting. Fall back, protect your queen above everything else. You shouldn't be playing games with this man. He's a devil. Put pressure on him, attack the pieces in front of his king. Sorry, kid, I've never played lance board. Sleight of hand, accidentally jostle the board. Maul's way. No, I don't think that would, well, A, our sleight of hand checks would be garbage, but B, I don't think this would be something Wallach would do. Put pressure on him. I'd say put pressure on him. I mean, at the same time, I'm not sure that Wallach would have ever played, but at the same time, I feel like this is... He's a fairly single-minded.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
Astarion approves. And Maul's gonna lose now, or no?
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked. The
Guess everywhere.
Suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
There's plenty about me you have no idea about. Is that why you're here to play games? Just bugger off back to hell, would you? Is that why you're here to play games? There's plenty about me you have no idea about. Actually, wait, I forget. Does he know anything about the Dark Urge thing? Wait, I'm gonna try this.
Don't I? Indeed. But don't you worry about Maul. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left.
We didn't say anything about Maul.
Let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
Wait, what would happen if a vampire drank a devil's blood? Anything? Does anybody know?
Well, a long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
I take it these are some kind of magical runes? What are you talking about, Astarion? What's scars? Don't play games, Raphael. Help him out. And this is a bad idea, Astarion. We should find another way. I don't think he knows. I mean, it's Astarion's choice whether he wants to make a deal with this guy or not. Would Wallach interfere with this? I guess the question is, would he think that this would compromise potentially the I don't know, the security of his war party if the terms of any contract that Astarion were to make with the devil were to force a betrayal? But then again, I guess they just end up fighting, so is that the worst thing in the world? Might even justify potentially Wallach trying to fight Raphael here. Don't play games, help him out. I don't know, let's try that, see what he says.
Oh, such impatience. It's something very important to your master. But is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
You'll get back to me? This is important, devil. When?
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you.
Delay gratification.
Stars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Alrighty, and away he goes. He's very entertaining. Alrighty, I believe we have another room down here, so let's see. Is this the room that we can't see, or is this upstairs? Oh, no, this is indeed the room we can't see. Oh my lord, there's a lot of people in here as well. Alrighty, let's see. Fist. Manip Vidor is not... Councillor Floric.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers?
Not yet. Oh, yeah, exactly. What's with the fellow in the cut? The Flaming Fist just going to stand around here? I have no intention of heading there. That's just objectively not true. Are the Flaming Fists just going to stand around? Not yet.
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements.
Convenient. Away from the danger.
The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong.
Okay, somewhat away from the danger.
I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
What are the Steel Watch you're leaving while Duke Ravengard is still captive at Moonrise? Gortash, that name, it's sickeningly familiar. Baldurian Lord Gortash, I thought he was no more than a counselor. How do you expect to reach Baldur's Gate? Wait, why do we know this name? Damn, it might be something that I don't remember anymore. As in universe, as in why does Wallach know this particular name? Well, Baldurian seems like it's common knowledge, I guess. And why sickeningly familiar in particular? Anyway, while you're leaving while Duke Ravengard is still captive?
My role here is limited. I can be put to better use convincing the Council to send reinforcements to help rescue the Duke. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Not to worry, we always assume aid is not coming in. What do you mean farewell? We had like a dozen other options.
The journey back to Baldur's Gate won't be easier, but your task...
She went, damn, I should have asked about the other stuff. Yeah, there's that issue. This is why I keep taking so long with a lot of the dialogue options, because so many dialogue options just disappear, and then bam, you don't get to acquire information that way. Are tin cups worth anything? Well, I guess we're about to find out. Alright, plates are worth 1. Like I said, we gotta get our stuff back anyway. There's oh yes, clothes. Comfortable blue-red outfit. Huh. Just out of curiosity. Nah, I think the simple one works better. Alright, and Swarthy Wayfarer in cream. It's basically identical. This slightly better? I don't know. Honestly, they're the same to me, so whatever. Let's keep on looting while we're at it. Ooh, backpack, yes. Backpack, nothing in the backpack. Well, isn't that a shame? Tin cup, tin plate, whatever. Bed, wooden trunk. Let's just sleep one off here. Burlap sack, and can't pick you up. Alright, anything else? I did not pick up that ladle, but I guess we don't need it. Aha, portrait of a woman. Probably worth money. Hello, a scroll of Phantasmal Killer. I really need to do better at actually using scrolls. And Lae'zel, are you in the way? Was that why we couldn't... Yeah. Harper's Testimonial. On the last stand of Kethrim Throne, chosen of Shar. I do not know what magic the Dark Justiciars summoned to our plane, but if it came from the Weave, then let it be cursed for eternity. For 3 days we sieged the towers. For 3 days their dark bolts cleaved our ranks. And on the 3rd day, as his men and women at last began to fall, Kethric entered the battle. Pick up. And burlap sack again. Not gonna bother picking you up. And hello, a book to read. And just pick it up. Alright, no updates there. Anything else potentially lootable in here? Alright, more wooden trunks. Aha, a potion of speed. A bed linen. I don't remember if this is worth money, but, well, I guess we'll find out. I feel like they're worth something. Thin plate, and that's it over this side. Aha, another painting. Surprised we aren't encumbered yet, but we probably will be soon. A bucket, a large bottle. There's a skull that we can't loot. Wooden trunk. Burlap sack, Manip Vidor, and we got more clothes. Mellow black shirt, you say? Okay, I don't know. Game. You know how this is blue? Okay, just whatever. A bed linen, and tin cup, and backpack, and pick up, and I don't bother with burlap sack. And I did not loot you either. Okay, well, we'll deal with you guys in a second. And crate, sponge, silver tray we will take. Definitely worth our time. If things are as expensive now... Oh, we probably shouldn't steal our sponge tray, but if things are as expensive now in Act 2, or have risen in terms of expense so much, and they're gonna get even more expensive as we go, so we're gonna need all the money we can get, and Wallach isn't into the whole pickpocketing thing. Man of the door.
Heard you're meant to be heading toward the towers.
Trade. Nothing. You're right, doing your job, you mean? Heard you're working on a way in yourselves. That's right, but I've heard this bedridden fellow might be able to help. Oh, heard you're working on a way yourselves.
Not sure I'd call it that myself. This fellow's in no condition to help anyone. That makes you our best bet. Hope it's a good...
Alright, nothing important to say. What about you?
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Fascinating. That name he mentioned, Thaniel, who is that?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
Interesting. Can he hear you? What's wrong with him? Well, the game just told us. Let me have a look at him. Wait, that's song.
No, not till I met Art, anyway. Seems to be all he remembers.
He's a hopeless case. I wouldn't expect much from him. Huh. I'll see what I can discover. Did you already check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
I'll see what I can discover. He's a hopeless case. I'll see what I can discover.
Thank you.
And that was it. Item received, a worn letter. Failed a perception check. Well, that's disappointing. Let's see. Worn letter. Read. Claim to obtain information about current activities in Moonrise Towers and environs headed by Kethric Thorm of the region's ancestral Thorm family. Take lodging in the Last Light Inn and begin investigation in the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration has yet been obtained. The region's Thorm family are long-standing devotees of Selûne, but rumors indicate a Sharan enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report. Alrighty. Journal update, wake up, Art Kulla, investigate the House of Healing. Just out of curiosity.
Please, if you have any idea how to get
Medicine, Arcana, it may be some kind of magical affliction. Oh, wait, so that's song. Okay, so we have some options potentially here. We'll try Arcana with Lae'zel. Then we could also try Medicine with Wallach. Then we could also try maybe doing the song with the Astarion. I don't know if that would work.
Flame color.
This is no physical.
Yeah, Githyanki, he is damaged beyond repair. Better put him out of his misery. Let me have a look at him.
You know how to get through
Arcana.
To him. Don't hesitate.
And maybe if magical affliction and bonus guidance go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not wasting inspiration on this.
You can't determine the nature of his ailment.
Alright, a medicine is for Wallach. Alright. Perception failed.
Some parchment there. Looks official.
Some parchment there looks official. Yeah, that's the parchment we just... Okay. Wallach, try medicine.
Please, if you have any idea how to
Alright, also 14. Okay, I'm not using Bardic Inspiration. Maybe I should have just used Bardic Inspiration. Well, it's too late now. I'm not using inspiration, regular inspiration on this.
Just nothing that might indicate a prognosis.
That's song.
No, not till I met Art anyway.
Wait, Starin, you're the bard.
This is no physical.
Bard, I've never heard that. I've never heard that name might be an original composition. Damn. We'll see if this goes anywhere.
Maybe he was a musician.
Search his body for any indication of a preferred instrument.
You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hands, the kind only developed from decades of playing the lute.
Okay, can you hear what's wrong with him? Let me have a look at him. And no. Decades playing the lute. Do you need to have a specific proficiency with a specific instrument? Like, what if we... Do we even have a lute? We might have one back in camp. You know what? We'll come back here. We'll need to fetch... Karlach to talk with Damon anyway, so I think we'll come back potentially with a lute and see about this. But for now, let's keep on going throughout this wicker chest. Where are you? Are you upstairs? I think that one's upstairs. Okay, upstairs we go then, at least for now. Is there... Oh, I missed this backpack. Nothing. Alright, there's just a lot of stuff in here. Alright, up we go, and oh my lord, this is all lootable. You know what? We are starting to run out of time. Let's talk to the next quest person here and see if we can get our... Oh, there's loot here. Huh, convenient. And a hand drum and a war drum. Hello. Alright, loot, hand drum, war drum. So, for a second, just out of curiosity... Oh. Wait, the war drum isn't an actual instrument? Oh, that's disappointing. Loot to... Astarion. Astarion. Alright, now... No, okay, well, just want to try this. And go back down here and we'll try performance with the loot, see if anything happens. Unfortunately, it's the, he hasn't heard the song, so it might mean nothing, but maybe if he hears the loot... I keep mentioning that song thing, so it's clearly a method of waking him. And equip, wait, how do you even do performance? Is this? Yes. Performance and perform old time, bard dance, perform the power. Will this do anything? Huh, I don't hear anything. Odd. Ah, I thought that there would be, like... I thought it would change.
Please. If
Bard searches body for preferred instruments. No, that doesn't do anything. Damn. Alright, well, we'll try to figure it out as we go. You can take your flute back rather than the loot. Anyway, upstairs we go. Let's talk to the, talk to Damon. Get help from the Cleric Isabel. Talk to Cleric Isabel. Alright, and then we'll loot all this after, because frankly, it's gonna take a while. Maybe not that much of a while. It's not that big of an area. I think it's significantly smaller than upstairs. Isabel, you're through this place, and... Oh, I thought these people on the map were... Yeah, they're downstairs. Alrighty, door. Oh, it's a bunch of mirrors. It reminds me of those statues that were powered by the stuff. Alright, Isabel, let's chat. Okay, so I take it that's how she keeps up the force field. The moon shield, is that what they called it? Moon field, moon shield? Moon something, it's always moon something with these Selûne people, right? I feel like that Moon Maiden staff we found never came in handy.
The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
I can't tell whether that was sarcastic or not. Save you? How do you figure that? And you? I've heard you're the protector of the sin, the banisher of shadows. I may have the parasite of a true soul, but not the mind one. Word gets around fast. I know your name, but little else. Care to enlighten me? Let's go with that.
I am a cleric of Our Lady of Silver, the moon goddess Selûne. As long as I keep channeling her power, this inn stays uncursed. A defense to your offense. We've been waiting. Hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when
Defense to your offense? That now you're speaking Wallach's language.
Jaheira has sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
And the heck? Oh, she's casting a spell. I was like, why is everybody glowing? Now, what the heck were the moon lanterns for?
The blessing falls uneasily over your tainted body. You can't help but dream. To kill her would destroy all of last light. You yearn for it so deeply.
It hurts. Perfect.
Well, I would imagine...
It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger.
Ah, that's probably what the moon lantern is for.
To traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Alrighty, thank you. Now I must take my leave. Anything else I should know?
Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isabel.
Some ragged-looking wings.
Is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
Okay. Game. Game? Okay, there we go. They were probably just staring at the ragged nature of his wings. What are you? Isabel, do you know this man? I say we follow the winged freak. Isabel, do you know this man? What are you?
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
Wisdom, probe his thoughts for more information. What does he want with her? Sounds like fun. I'm with you. I'm not like you. I don't take orders from the absolute crones. Touch her and I'll kill you. Probe his thoughts, I guess? Wait, is this forbidden knowledge? Oh, it's only a 6 difficulty class. Wait, I'm gonna. Is this an illithid power? It didn't say illithid. It just said wisdom. I don't know. It's through the connection, but I'm not sure if this counts as actually using it. Hey, 19. Not as bad as that 2 or whatever we got earlier.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
Nothing.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Interesting. Is this the only Selenite cleric, or does this particular Selenite cleric have some kind of something? Anyway, Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isabel. We're going to need to fight our way out of this one pretty clearly. Oh yes, fight our way out of this one. You're going to meet Ketherick face to face, say nothing. Yes, fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic.
Yes.
The
Astarion disapproves. What
Your
the heck?
treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
You know, it would have been funny if the noise he made was more like a squawk. Save failed Constitution. Oh, that's not great. I wonder what that did. Why would they capture Maul? Uh-oh, they kill him.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
With Isabel dead, the whole sanctuary will be flooded with blood. A far finer future than her taken alive.
Alright, now did that Constitution thing do anything? Blessing of Selûne. Astarion gets to move first. Shield of the Moon. Lae'zel is inspired. Also, once again, Astarion didn't like... hey, +1 inspiration gain. Astarion didn't like it, man. Wait, Shadowheart is inspired by Moonweaver's Prayer. Interesting. What was I trying to say before I interrupted myself like 8 times? Uncompleted. I don't know what that Constitution check was. Huh, weird. Alright, looks like Marcus is first. He has... Alright. I think it's so... 86 plus 40. Is the bonus HP something that everybody gets on Tactician now, or is that... No, these guys don't seem to have bonus HP. Alrighty, well, Astarion, you have a pretty good first move with your Bardic Inspiration, which we'll get back after a short rest, so let's begin. You are going to start with... too bad you don't have a Hunter's Mark equivalent. You know what? Let's go Brace. With the rest of your turn, roll range damage twice and use the highest result. Yeah, that seems pretty powerful, even though we don't have Bless until this guy moves, so we'll have to act without it. Brace. And then move out here just a little bit away so that you don't block everybody. In fact, you should technically get closer to Wallach, but let's start with a little bit of Slashing Flourish. Oh, right there, 75%. Yeah, decent likelihood of missing, but oh well, what can you do? Very, very nice. 22 and 29, very respectable. And do it again. Ouch, and I think you, my friend, are very nearly dead. We could do a Vampiric Bite, but it doesn't do enough damage to actually kill him. Oh wait, walk up close and offhand melee attack. 10 to 13. Flourish will possibly throw the enemy out of bounds. Well, try this, and oh, you can't get close enough. Damn. And we could jump, but then we'd lose our... Yeah, okay, fine. And then just stand near Wallach for the aura, and I believe we're good. Alright, end your turn. Alright, this guy's turn now. He doesn't have a lot of HP. Opportunity attack, not crazy, and Vampire... Ooh, hello. What did that do? Shadowheart took no damage. Shadowheart took no damage from the redirection. Hellish Rebuke... It just won't kill him. There's no point. And ooh, it did something. Knock unconscious. Okay, that clearly failed. Oh, she's getting hurt, though. We probably shouldn't let her die. I'm not entirely sure. Shadowheart, you are going to... Oh, we still have that doorway bug, don't we? Meaning we can't... Target is out of sight, so we can't do anything to anybody. Okay. Okay, I think she's just gonna attack rather than bless... Oh, wait, did they fix it? Or maybe this door? Oh, okay, never mind. You know what? I think this is one of those rare times where we actually want to use multi-bless. Bless you, bless yourself, bless Astarion, bless Wallach, and even bless Isabel. Alright, and then... Maybe use Healing Word, the bonus action free one that we have on Isabel, just in case. It's unlikely that she'll die, but why risk it? We can also use a Mass Healing Word. Just use this one. There you go. Not a lot, but it brings her to nearly full. And then you need to get close enough to Wallach to get his aura again, and I think you don't have it still. There we go. Now you got the aura, even if you are threatened. It's not like you were going to move again. And your turn. Alright, there's somebody out there. You should be able to kill off the jerk. Alright, and Path interrupted. Try again. How is the path into... No. Okay. Now, is he going to be too close? Now he's too close and we can't move. What the heck is going on? Game. Well, at least the path isn't interrupted. Actually, no, the path is still interrupted. He's right there. Is this thing interrupting you? Okay, well, I guess if you're too close already, you might as well get even closer. Path is interrupted. Okay, now path is not interrupted when you're right in his face, but what the heck is going on? I think this patch certainly did introduce some odd behaviors. And critical miss, this was not the time, Lae'zel. Not the time. There we go. Down he goes, huh? Did it become less light once it did that? Huh, weird. Then you could do an action surge. But I'm not sure that you'd be able to actually hit anybody right now anyway, so don't bother. End your turn. Ancient Grudges. Touch your amulet to subsume a sliver of knowledge of the Gith. You gain advantage on attack against aberrations. What are you guys? Humanoid human. Humanoid human? What are you guys? You guys are fiends, maybe? Undead flying ghoul. Okay, so this is probably not very useful, at least to us right now. Anyway, winged horror. And are y'all gonna go after Isabel? Oh, wow. They are indeed gonna go after Isabel. Concerning. Wow. She got really badly damaged there. Damn. And that's with our aura up. Oh, actually, no. The aura doesn't propagate to her. Well, that's odd. Lay on hands. We never get to use this. I think we have to heal her. And yes, we could kill one, but it might be better to let her not die. Especially if she's dumb and forces an opportunity attack. Lay on hands on you. This is the greater one, right? Yeah. There we go, a little bit better. And Shield of Faith is actually bonus action. You have 11 armor class? Wow. Okay, I'm hesitant to waste this, but I think we should, just in case. I know, hunt completed, but what can you do? And then just stay where you are. Alright, and... Okay, at least they're not attacking Jaheira, who's probably still important. What the heck? Oh, wow, look at that. Jaheira used Ice Storm. Did that do anything for us? Combat log? Doesn't seem to. And just made a bunch of icy surfaces. Actually, this might actually be more of a hindrance than a help. And it seemed effective, these guys. And oh, they also have Aura of Hate from being nearby. And wait. For some reason, Wallach has his ranged weapon equipped, meaning the Light of the Thunder isn't active. Oh. I don't even recall when I would have used... yeah, this is what I was worried about. Hey, mage armor. She's at 16, it's just a little bit better. She seemed to have been able to move away from them. Yeah, I don't even recall when we used Wallach's bow, so why would he have that equipped? But whatever. You. Are we okay? I think we're okay. Use a regular attack on you. Down goes one, and you could kill another one with another Bardic Flourish if we wanted to. If we wanted to short rest after this. Does this count as a major fight, I wonder? I don't know, but I'd rather her not die, or at least I'd rather not waste any more spell slots on keeping her alive, so it might be better. Do this one. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And you still have your little bonus attack. Let's hope you don't slip. Save dice, very nice. And then your turn. Shadowheart. You can also use ranged weapons now, so that's what you're gonna do. And let's do bonus damage against undead. I don't remember. What I would like to know is 16 dexterity. Yeah, it's not gonna hit. Don't bother. 10 damage, respectable. I mean, for a support unit, and there we go. A little bit of extra damage. And your turn, Lae'zel, you should be able to kill this thing off with decent ease. Go for it. Very nice. And there are more over here. Now, what I would like you to do is jump in such a way... Oh, you're gonna have to go through the ice anyway. Well, let's hope you don't slip, because you gotta get over here and chuck your thing at somebody. And oh, she slipped. Yeah, this is what I mean. The ability was more of a hindrance than it was a help. You turn this thing on. There we go. I guess the light does not work. I actually don't remember whether these guys were blind or not. Well, I guess they're gonna go up here. Let's see if you slip. Immune to prone. Oh. Lovely. Oh, because you're concentrating, you have prone immunity. Nice. But you don't have enough movement to go anywhere else, and I fear you won't be able to attack anymore. Like so. Oh, that's kind of funny. That's got to be really embarrassing for a Gith Yankee as well. You can ranged attack, or you can use your once per long rest haste, but I no longer think it's necessary. Doubled movement, difficult terrain. Does this mean you can, or you can't actually shoot this guy? Find out. Yes, you can. Not a lot of damage, but it's something. And do it again. There you go. Alright. And yeah, certainly a reason... This would have been a reason to use Eldritch Blast if we had it. Hey, this guy should be dead. Please stop doing that. And it's also destroying a bunch of objects nearby. Yeah, damn, gotta be careful about the ice from allies. Anyway, Reckless Attack, Winged Horror, and... How many of these are left? 2? Alright, not so bad. We're looking okay. And oh, the ice is gone now. Oh, I guess because she cast it here, then it isn't over there anymore. Are you trying to get to... Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to get to Isabel because they're trying to run by all of the enemies. But Isabel should be fine now. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to wait for all of our allies to make their moves. Hey, you got him. Was a guiding bolt? Yeah. And there we go. Astarion, finish off the last one, if you please. And, I don't know, bonus action. Jump right here. And hopefully you can hit this one. Yes, you can. Beautiful. And I should make sure to equip Wallach's melee weapon while I'm at it. Anyway, fire. Fantastic.
There's an illicit parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
I mean, we'll take a look, but we're not doing whatever we're supposed to do with it. Complete. Resolve the abduction.
Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are.
Yeah, we already told her that.
They don't know about you.
Well, they do now.
Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
I'm surprised Shadowheart isn't like, good. Marcus told me Ketheric wanted you captured, not killed. Why?
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality.
That's not an answer.
I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him,
is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to.
Why wouldn't you want to find out, though? I'm getting tired of hearing that. I never get tired of hearing that. Did we try trading with you? I forgot. Yes, we did, but apparently... Ow! Wait. Shadow Hearts? Well, if this is Shadowheart talking, I'm getting tired of hearing that, I guess.
You'll have time for irrelevance when you're dead. For now, we need you. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Alright, Jaheira used regain points on, or you regain hit points on self. Some kind of heal, I guess. Anyway, there we go. Let's just loot to Marcus, but I think we'll leave the rest of all the... Oh! Wait, it's stealing? No, it can't be. Wait, where's the... What was the door? Well, let's see if they get pissed about this. No, they don't care. Shifting corpus ring, invisibility, and blur. Oh, nice. Attackers have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Could potentially be useful on somebody. A great club +1. He gave you wings, but you're still using just a great club +1? Okay. And mind flare, parasite specimen. Take all those. Encumbered, now we're encumbered. Well, you know what, yes, that's then a perfect time to call this. There is more loot to do, but there is also some inventory, and frankly, this episode has gone on very, very long, so this is the time to call it. Next time, we'll start off with looting everything around the inn and talking to whoever else we have not talked about, do the Dammon/Karlach thing, and then proceed to, well, out there somewhere. And, oh, wow, we have a lot of places to go to. Toll House, Waning Moon, Rescue the Tieflings, Moonrise Towers, Wake Up Artculla, okay, so that's the House of Healing, House in Deep Shadows, and Path to Crushy Lek, which means we should go this way first. Well, nice. Alright, should be some interesting stuff. Having fun in this act so far. Can't wait to see what else we have coming up, so stay tuned for more Dark Urge. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.